That is 10 years of Thursday nights.
It's a staggering number when you frame it like that. Most television shows don't even last 500 episodes. Most marriages don't go 500 weeks without a significant argument or a break.
Exactly. And we aren't talking about a massive network TV show here with a production team of 200 people. We are talking about one guy sitting in a chair, turning on a camera.
Right.
So, welcome to the deep dive. Today we are looking into the story of the gaming lawyer. His real name is Ryan, and for a decade, he has basically been the Cal Ripken Jr. of the YouTube gaming space. Every Thursday, rain or shine, holiday or workday, he streams.
Until he didn't.
Right, until he didn't. And that's exactly what our mission is for this deep dive today, because this isn't just a story about a YouTuber missing a few days of work.
No, definitely not.
It's a case study on what happens when a digital Iron Man finally rusts. And more importantly, we're looking at the sources to figure out how the community reacts when that silence sets in. Because the reaction here, it hasn't been a polite, oh, get well soon. It's been
conspiratorial.
Highly conspiratorial.
To put it mildly, yeah. We are looking at a really fascinating psychological event here. You have a creator who offers a set of explanations that are this bizarre mix of the tragic and the very mundane. We're talking death and gardening, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the audience who completely reject those official explanations in favor of theories that are violent, humiliating, and honestly straight out of a horror movie.
We absolutely have to talk about Wolfmouth.
Oh, we are definitely going to unpack Wolfmouth.
But before we get to the dog attacks and the rumors of, workplace disasters, let's establish the baseline here. Because I think to the average person, missing a few video game streams doesn't sound like a real crisis.
Context is everything with these online communities.
Yeah.
In the creator economy, consistency isn't just a best practice, it's the contract.
Right.
When you show up every Thursday for 10 years, you are no longer just content. You are a utility. You're like the power company. You flip the switch, the light goes on. The audience actually organizes their real lives around this ritual.
I saw that in the source material. I read some of the listener comments, and people were saying things like, I've watched him since high school, through college, and now I watch him after I put my own kids to bed.
Wow.
Yeah, he's the constant variable in their lives.
Precisely. So when that variable changes, when the screen stays dark on a Thursday, it's not just an annoyance to them. It triggers genuine anxiety. It breaks their pattern recognition. And when human beings lose a pattern, they immediately start trying to force a new one to make sense of the chaos.
So let's look at the chaos. The streak breaks. He misses a stream. Then he misses another. The community is refreshing the page, checking Twitter, looking for any sign of life. And eventually, Ryan does speak up. But his official explanation is, it's complicated.
It's a tonal mess, honestly. And I don't say that to be mean, but objectively, the reasons he gave created way more confusion than clarity. He offered a trifecta of scant excuses that don't really sit well together.
Let's break them down. The first one is objectively sad. He mentioned a personal tragedy.
Right. He stated that a lifelong friend had passed away.
Yeah.
Now, just pause there. In a normal social interaction, that is the end of the conversation. You say, my best friend died, and everyone backs off. You had to pass for a month, maybe a year.
But that's not what happened here. The internet didn't just accept the grief and move on. Why is that?
Because he didn't let it stand alone. He immediately pivoted to reason number 2, which is the one that really short-circuited the empathy machine. He blamed yard work.
I still have trouble wrapping my head around this. He goes from the death of a lifelong friend to, I have too many leaves in my yard.
It's the juxtaposition that kills the sentiment. He claimed he had so much yard work that he became, quote, stressed and depressed.
Okay, I have to play devil's advocate here. I own a house. Yard work is annoying. Raking leaves is a huge pain. But stressed and depressed, to the point where you break a 10-year professional streak? That feels so disproportionate.
It does. If you look at it literally, if you think, oh, he's sad about a pile of mulch, it sounds ridiculous.
Right.
But we have to look at the third factor from the sources, which is his job. Remember, he is the gaming lawyer.
Right, the secret day job.
Exactly. He is a practicing corporate lawyer. And we know from his history on the stream that he is constantly complaining about being worn down by his firm.
Yeah.
But, and this is a crucial detail, he is bound by confidentiality. He is a lawyer, so he can't actually talk about his work. It adds this opaque layer to his absence. He can't vent about the specifics.
So he can't say, hey, this massive corporate merger fell through and my boss is screaming at me.
Exactly. He just has to say, work is hard.
Yeah.
So when you combine that suppressed professional stress with the grief of a friend dying, the yard work might actually be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, I see.
It's not about the leaves, really. It's about the total loss of control. The yard is just the physical manifestation of the chaos he feels in his life.
That makes a lot of sense. It's displacement. He can't fix the dead friend, he can't fix the corporate law job, so he stares at the unmowed lawn and just shuts down completely.
That's the most charitable and probably the most accurate psychological read. It's professional burnout. Plain and simple. But here is the problem.
What's that?
The internet hates burnout as a plotline.
Why? It's relatable. Most of us have been burnt out.
Because it's too mundane. It's boring. Ryan being sad and tired is not a story that goes viral. It doesn't explain why a superhero stopped saving the day. The audience needs a villain or a catastrophe that matches the massive magnitude of a 10-year streak ending.
And since Ryan gave them yard work, they completely rejected it. They decided to write their own script instead.
And this is where we enter the parasocial vacuum. When the creator doesn't give enough information, the community invents it. And in this case, the rumors they invented are frankly fascinatingly dark.
Let's transition to the rumor mill then. Let's talk about the first major theory, the physical injury theory. The Wolfmouth incident.
Wolfmouth. Just the name alone gives you chills, doesn't it?
It sounds like something from a Grimm's fairy tale, but the source material says this is a real game he plays.
Allegedly. The rumor is built on a specific detail about Ryan's actual life. He has a dog, and apparently there is a game they play where he allows the dog to, and I'm quoting the lore here, make a game out of biting his hand.
Okay, stop. I need to visualize this. Is he wrestling the dog? Is he putting his hand inside the dog's mouth like a lion tamer?
The implication is that it's just a roughhousing game, a test of trust maybe, or just a weird adrenaline-fueled habit between a guy and his dog. But the theory isn't just that he plays the game. The rumor mill theory is that it went horribly wrong.
That the wolf bit down.
That he suffered a horrific injury to his hand, a true mangling, something that would physically prevent him from holding a video game controller.
See, this is what I mean about the internet writing a better script. I'm too sad to play is subjective, but my hand has been crushed by a beast is objective. It physically explains the absence.
It perfectly satisfies the logic puzzle. If his hand is destroyed, of course he can't stream. It absolves him of the choice. It makes him a victim of a violent accident rather than a guy who just decided to prioritize raking leaves over his dedicated fans.
But it's such a gritty, masculine rumor. It's violent, it's wolf mouth. It feels like something a proud lawyer would want to hide, which conveniently explains the silence.
It gives the silence a texture, definitely. But if wolf mouth is the action movie explanation, the second major rumor is the psychological horror movie.
The pants incident.
The pants incident.
I honestly hesitated to even include this in the outline when we were prepping, but it's so prevalent in the community discussion that we really can't ignore it.
We can't, because it serves a very specific sociological function. The rumor is that Ryan, the high-powered corporate lawyer, the successful streamer, became so incredibly stressed at his day job that he lost control of his bowels. In the office.
He pooped his pants.
He pooped his pants.
And the theory is that the sheer, unadulterated shame of this specific event is why he has vanished from the internet.
Yes. The theory posits that the embarrassment and the fallout were so total, so absolute, that he has just gone into hiding. It's social death.
This is so cruel. I mean, think about it for a second. You have a guy who is a gaming lawyer. His brand is competence. He's smart, he's articulate, he metaphorically wears a suit. And the internet invents a story that turns him into a toddler.
That is the key insight right there. It is a status attack. The community is angry that he left them. Subconsciously, they are punishing him for breaking the streak. And how do you punish a high-status figure like a lawyer? You take away his dignity in the most primal, embarrassing way possible. You make him soil himself.
So, on one hand, we have Wolfmouth. He's a tragic victim of violence. On the other hand, we have the pants incident. He's a pathetic victim of his own body. Both of these are infinitely more dramatic than I have yard work.
And both of them explain the silence perfectly. If you mangled your hand, you'd hide it. If you soiled yourself at a high-end law firm, you'd hide your face. They're perfect narrative devices to explain why a man would just ghost millions of people.
It's amazing how sticky these details are, too. Wolfmouth and pooped pants, they're so specific. If the rumor was just, he hurt his arm, nobody would care. But Wolfmouth, that's lore.
There is a principle in psychology called concreteness. Ideas survive when they are concrete. Burnout is abstract. A dog biting a hand is concrete. A lawyer soiling a suit is concrete. The rumors are winning because they are just better stories, even if they're completely unhinged.
So where does this actually leave Ryan right now? He's sitting at home, presumably grieving his friend, maybe raking some leaves, and meanwhile, his fans are violently debating whether he's maimed or incontinent.
It creates a massive pressure cooker for his return. Which brings us to the current atmosphere.
Right, the now. Because the stakes are incredibly high. The timeline from our sources suggests that there is hope that Gaming Lawyer might finally return for this week's Thursday night stream.
The anticipation is spreading like wildfire. It's completely off the charts. It's not just about watching a guy play a video game anymore. It has turned into a spectator sport of forensics.
Oh, everyone is going to be watching the hands.
Absolutely. It's going to be like the Zapruder film, frame-by-frame analysis. People are going to be zooming in on his knuckles, looking for scars, puncture marks, bandages, anything.
And if his hands are fine.
Then they shift to the face. Does he look broken? Does he look like a man who was profoundly humiliated at work? Every sigh, every pause, every moment of silence on the stream will be psychoanalyzed. They'll say, "Did you see that? He looked down. That's the look of a man who pooped his pants."
He can't win. If he plays normally, they'll say he's faking it. If he plays badly, they'll say it's the hand injury acting up.
It highlights the absolute trap of the online persona. Ryan is a real person, but Gaming Lawyer is a character. The audience feels entitled to the character's continuity. When the real person, Ryan, interferes with the character because of real life, like death or chores, the audience rejects it. They want the character back, or they want a plot twist that actually fits the character's world.
It really makes you think about the entitlement of the audience. We demand consistency, but we don't allow for humanity. We'd rather believe a crazy lie than accept a boring truth, because the boring truth forces us to look at our own lives.
That's deep, but I think you're right on the money. If Ryan can break because of yard work, then we can break because of yard work. And that is a scary thought. If he broke because no wolf attack, well, that's rare. We're safe from that. We want the disaster to be exotic, so it doesn't feel like it could just happen to us on a random Tuesday.
So this Thursday night, thousands of people are going to be on the edge of their seats tuning in, not for the game, but for the reveal. It's basically the season finale of a show that the writer didn't even know he was writing.
And the irony is, if he comes back and just says, "Hey guys, sorry, the leaves were really piling up and I was sad," half the chat is going to spam you liar. They are way too invested in the wolf mouth narrative now. The actual truth is going to be a massive disappointment.
Which is a wild thing to say, that finding out your favorite creator wasn't maimed by a dog is a disappointment.
But narratively, it is. It's a complete anticlimax.
Well, to summarize what we've covered today, we have a historic 10-year streak broken. We have a mix of tragic and totally mundane excuses from the creator, grieving a friend, dealing with leaves, corporate burnout. And on the flip side, a mix of violent and embarrassing rumors from the fans.
The pressure of maintaining that online persona versus the messy reality of a private life.
Exactly. I know I'll be checking the stream this week. I need to see the hands.
I'm personally much more interested in his demeanor. I want to see if that corporate burnout is visible behind the eyes.
As we wrap this deep dive up, I want to leave you, the listener, with a final thought to mull over. We've spent this time dissecting Ryan's mundane excuses versus the internet's wild rumors, the yard work versus the wolf mouth.
Right.
But consider this. What happens to our culture when the audience's fiction becomes more valuable than a person's reality? Think about it. When someone in your own life goes silent, a friend cancels dinner, a coworker drops off the map. Do you accept the boring truth? Or does your brain instantly gravitate toward the most chaotic, dramatic explanation?
We do crave the drama. It makes us feel like we're part of a bigger story, rather than just floating in a sea of random, boring inconveniences.
Exactly. We write the script we want to see. But maybe we should all just accept that sometimes it really is just the yard work.
Sometimes a leaf is just a leaf.
Let's hope so. Thanks for diving in with us today.
See you next time.
All right. Psych. I'm here. It was the pants theory. You guys were right about that. I don't know who first put it forth, but hey everyone. It's Thursday night. I made it. It was touch and go. But I made it. Actually, it was a combination of all those things. I did lose my friend. There is a lot of yard work. There's been wolf mouth, but I haven't gotten seriously injured. I did get a bleeding injury from wolf mouth, but nothing that would stop me from streaming. And, well, I guess I didn't actually crap my pants while I was at work. I don't even go to the office. And I got a bathroom right by my desk, so that didn't happen either. Sometimes I have to go to the bathroom real bad, though. I get stressed, you know? But then I can just go, so it's not, you know, it's not an emergency. How are my pants? Oh, they're good. I mean, you know, mostly I just wear sweats. This time of year is sweats. They're warm, they're soft, they're comfortable. So on. It's pretty good. And stream is a great laxative. I'm glad it could help. I'm glad it could help, Maxie. In these dark times, we have to take what blessings we can, including the ease of a smooth bowel movement. And if this stream, excuse me, I'm getting emotional. If this stream helped you achieve that goal, Maxie, then I'm happy. I'm happy that it did. My sultry voice. Why do you have a shield? I think that's just a new YouTube thing to designate people who are mods. I don't know. Is it, I forget, on Twitch, do they have swords? Can't remember. But I think the shield is, you know, you're the defenders of the stream. You're all assembled here to protect us from Jeff. Jeff, we got to keep an eye on him. So I need a lot of people with shields surrounding me in case Jeff acts up. The Taco Bell could sell the Taco Bell, if there was one that we went to, would be more likely than my job to cause me to soil myself. Well, this could all be a.k.a. GLAW. That's true. Although when I've introduced a.k.a. GLAW before, I've had to like copy your comment, paste it, wait for a thing to be generated, and then send it from text to voice. So this could just be the next level. a.k.a. GLAW 4.0. We're here to fight Hydra. That could be too. So yeah, hey everyone. I missed, I'm not even retconning it this time. I missed 2 weeks. I almost didn't stream again today. Just because I'm still in a funky mood. I think I've been getting better. But yeah, it just kind of, yeah, it's one of those things. Like I lost my friend. For those who, I think you all know, and that was a couple weeks ago. But it was a guy I've known since middle school, and he was in this little clique of me and him and Foodereer. And it was the guy that passed away and his sister and Foodereer were at my wedding, like the only non-family that I invited. Mostly because I invited, Foodereer as my best man, and they were all part of that little circle too. So I have other friends too, but I've been in and out of touch. Like the guys I play D&D with right now, I was out of touch with them for several years. So that's sort of the way sometimes life is. You lose touch with certain people, you get back in touch later. I've been back in touch with Foodereer. We never had a falling out, but we haven't talked much for the last few years, like since I moved to Oregon. And so got a nice call when Foodereer found out about our friend. Foodereer's known longer than I did. They went to kindergarten together. Like they were best friends since kindergarten. So it's like it hit him pretty hard too. So anyways, so yeah, that was actually a real thing. And the guy's actually a year younger than me. So, it's it's me being emo at this point, but seriously, like when you're, I don't know, something about I'm in my early 50s. I know I'm like over, you start appreciating that like life does go by, and then you see people like a year younger than you, like dying and stuff. And it's like, oh shit. It's like, am I really getting old? Is this really like, whatever. It gets under your skin a little bit, And then just like, you almost can't be like, losing a parent is hard, but losing someone, it's like, you expect that, So it kind of like shakes things up a little bit. So anyways, and yeah, there's definitely been some yard work. The yard work is no joke either. So we've had, oh my God, you guys, I had the yard work. So a chilling reminder of your mortality. Yeah, seriously. And just that kind of like, and it's kind of weird too when you just look at the way that life goes, because I considered this guy a good friend, but he was sort of one of those people that like, we were friends on Facebook, we would chat now and then on Facebook, but like since I left California, I haven't seen or talked to him. And then you realize like, oh my God, like I haven't talked to this guy in like almost a decade. And then you start thinking about that, like that there are all these people that you still consider like, oh, this is one of my best friends. And then it's like, shit, like I lost track of him and now he's gone. And so that's a little rough. Who does yard work in February? Get lawnmower simulator? Oh, there you go. No, well, okay. So Amanda's birthday is this weekend. It's a big one. She's turning 50. And sort of like before, sometimes we would plan trips and other stuff, but I think maybe because the house has been a big deal, there's a lot of work. She's wanted to focus on that. So she basically invited like her whole family to come over this weekend as like a housewarming type thing, whatever, on her birthday. And we've said that's sort of put the fire under us to try to get some like our property put together a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember, but we have like drainage problems in our yard, and we've had like monsoon season here for the last several weeks. So just a bunch of stuff have compounded. So we bought like tons of dirt we had shipped in, and I spent like a whole weekend wheelbarrowing it to the backyard and like evening out the grade of the yard, trying to create, because Millie digs everywhere, so it's trying to create like a nurturing environment for, we're gonna start planting trees and doing other stuff. And then the monsoons hit. The rain, well, not actual monsoons, but rains hit like crazy, and it turns out like I think all the dirt I put down completely wrecked whatever drainage we had. So our entire property just became this like massive swamp. So like this week, on lunch breaks, I would be like in the backyard in pouring rain with a shovel, like digging trenches, trying desperately to reroute water to the edge of the property. There's like a ditch at the edge of the property. So it's just shit like that. Like, it's not, and that's not, whatever. It's just stressful though, because then like, we got 2 days until they're coming over, and there's seriously like 3 weeks worth of work to do. And my wife is very determined that we're going to somehow do all of it, which I'm kind of like, we may need to pick our battles at a certain point in the next couple of days, because there's a lot more that we're going to have to choose certain things that what's most important to get done versus not get done. Like, we still haven't hang pictures in our main space, and I'm like, maybe we should focus on pick what we may not get everything done, but anyway, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some amazing power move for the next couple days and get it done. But anyway, so we're stressing about that. And of course, yes, my job is always that all that stuff that the podcasters, the famous podcasters talking about, who sometimes make commentaries about my channel, they were right about all that stuff. So life sucks and everything is terrible except for EV23, and the world is awful and everything sucks except for EV23, and emo goth sad panda suck. There you go. Out here. There you go. You sure you know how to even the grade of the yard? No, I don't know what I'm doing at all. So the yard is kind of sloped, so we wanted to try to make sure that like stuff was flowing away from the house and filling in all the holes. Like, Millie has dug all these pits, and we're trying to like even that out. There's a few places she started digging under the fence a little bit, and of course giant puddles form on those gaps under the fence, and then she loves splashing and attacking puddles, so it entices her to like dig more and more. So we're constantly trying to like control her, because everything that we're trying to fix, all she wants to do is like jump in it and immediately dig it up and splash around in it and everything else. Skullsyncs helped you change out your 512 gigabyte SSD for a whopping 2 terabytes. Nice. Put big games on the SSD and you still have 1.35 terabytes. So that's awesome. Cool. I'm glad. That's cool. That's a big difference. Hey, Ethan. Howdy. So, yeah, who does yard work in February? Yeah, it's just, well, I think one thing, like, Amanda wants to have, like, she bought all these, like, tin, like, metal planter things, and she wants to have those all set up against the yard. She wants a bunch of them against the fences, especially places where, like, Millie likes to fight with the neighbor dog under the fence. So we're trying to like cover those up with planters, and then we started putting the planters in, and we're not going to plant stuff for like another several weeks, but we want the planters all in place. And then she's got obsessed with attacking the dirt in the planters. So anyway, everything that we're doing is we're fighting against Millie. Like, everything, she wants to ruin everything, like to play with everything and sort of undo all of our work as we're doing it. So Anyways. So yeah, and then another the first week when I called off stream, I was just like, no, I'm just not, like, I'm not into it. And last week I was sort of feeling the same way. And one problem is when I go through these periods, I have a really hard time figuring out like games that I want to play. And then I'll be like, and then I'll think about the games that I maybe am interested in, and think like I was thinking about streaming Dragon Quest. But I'm like, Dragon Quest is like, it's a lot of like non-voiced dialogue, and then I feel like I have to read it out loud, and then that sounds like a lot of work, and then I get like grumpy, and I'm like, I don't want to play that anyways. The game that I actually got into, and this is, of course, this is going to feed into the emo theme heavily, because I've been having a hard time like finding, when I'm in a bad mood, I have a hard time finding like things that I want to do that I enjoy. And usually with games, there's so many different types of games. I can almost always find something that kind of fits whatever the mood I'm in. And there's a game that we got on Humble a couple years ago called Spiritfarer. I know Brad would be aware of this because he got it through Humble as well. But it's pitched by the people that made it as a cozy management game about dying, which, that's sort of like, even tonight I'm like, if I stream, should I stream that? I don't have a game picked out, but I was like, should I even stream that? And then also that's a lot of reading and dialogue too. But yeah, it's basically like a little bit of like a Stardew Valley thing, except you're on a, is it Charon, the boat keeper from like I think it's Greek mythology, that the ferryman who takes souls to the afterlife after they pass. Oh, you're familiar with it, Ali? Okay, so at least somebody knows about it. So you basically take over his job, and your job is to like go through the world and sort of locate and collect souls that are ready, like that are dying or that need to leave, and help them prepare themselves and get used by helping them do stuff. Like they're just going sort of like about their lives, and you're helping them. You do little quests like, oh, whatever. You do a bunch of different things for them, and maybe they want to be taken special places or have special foods or whatever it is, and then you build them each like a special house on your boat. The boat becomes like this village. It's like this giant barge where you have buildings all over the place, and you actually do farming, and I've got cows and goats and small orchards and everything else. It's kind of a really interesting game. And then each person requests like a special house, and you build them a house, but one by one you help them through their things, and then eventually they'll be like, okay, I'm ready to go now. And there's a place that you sail to. It's like the Great Light Gate to the afterlife. And you get in a little rowboat and you row them out to it. And then there's this sort of very beautiful and dramatic like goodbye. And then they disappear into this portal and become a constellation in the sky. And a lot of the game is very bright and colorful and fun and cheerful, but there's all this stuff going on in the background. And then all these people that you're playing and helping, they're part of your daily life. You're cooking them food all the time and doing them favors, and all of them, eventually it'll be their time and you got to take them. So it's a little like, it's a very interesting game. And I think it's one that I've had kicking around for a couple years. And I think it was a couple weeks ago, I was Googling, I was in this mood, right? So I'm like, what are good games to play when you're in a bad mood? And I tried some. People are like, oh, World of Warcraft. I actually downloaded World of Warcraft because you can play it through level 20 for free. So I was like, I played a little World of Warcraft. I was playing Lord of the Rings Online. I must have downloaded like 15 games in the last couple weeks, thinking like, maybe we get like this. And I download it and launch it and go like, nah, uninstall it. Download something else, launch it, hey, and then I go, nah, or whatever. And Spiritfarer, when I downloaded and started playing it, that's basically all I played for like a week and a half. So, and I sort of, quote, beat the game, but there's a certain like mission that, or optional, like, or not optional. It's the end of the game. It's like the final task that ends the game, but it becomes available while there's still a whole lot of other stuff you could do. And so I was like, yeah, well, is that really? And I did it, and then the game ended, and I was like, oh shit. But there's still other people that I could help, like help them on their path and everything. So I can still technically keep playing that game, even though, because you can just you go to the title screen, you say continue, and it'll take you to right before you chose to do that. And so you could do a bunch of other stuff first, and when you do it, select it. They're like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, there's no going back if you accept to do this task. So, well, maybe I'll show you the game a little bit. I don't know if it's if I'll play it. I don't know if it's gonna be super long stream either. The other games I've been trying to play is Bard's Tale 4. I actually got interested. That's a little fantasy turn-based game, and I downloaded it, but it performed like shit. And then I got frustrated, and I'm like, I'm not gonna play that. I downloaded Tainted Grail, the game that's a little bit like Dark King Arthur Skyrim. And I was playing that a little last night, and then I'm like, I don't know. Everything's like, I don't know. Other games, there's a game called Delta V Rings of Saturn. It's like a physics-based asteroid mining game in the Rings of Saturn, which I played a few years ago and got kind of into. And I've been some weird itch has been going to revisit that game, just because it's weird and different. You're interested in Tainted Grail? That's the thing too. Is like Tainted Grail is a pretty hefty game. Some games like that are hefty games. I also re-downloaded Outward, that weird like indie kind of janky fantasy game, because I started thinking about that game for some reason a lot. Anyways, you can see that's just my state. I've been like, I don't know what I want to play. Like Spiritfarer, obviously certain things, I can still find stuff where I'm like, oh, and I'll get latched to it. So, I didn't finish Abiotic Factory. I think that was my last stream. I played a lot more of that, and I think I started getting a little burned on that. But I got a lot further. That game is more about exploring and stuff than it is about like crafting. So it's actually, if people are turned off by it because it seems like it's just another random crafting. There is resource gathering and crafting, of course, but anyways, I have very high opinions of that game. So that's something or that's a rando game I could dive into. So, but I'm curious, for those of you who were here for the AI podcast, except for Brad, because who automatically hated it. Do you guys think that was fun? I literally had that generated. I hadn't even listened to it before the stream. Maybe the first couple minutes. So I was like, oh, I'll just have this podcast about everyone, the mysterious disappearance of the gaming lawyer after 10 years of never missing a stream, and all the wild speculation and the shockwaves through the online community. I was actually like laughing really hard when I was listening to it. So even if you guys thought it all sucked, you all thought it was sucked, it made me laugh a lot. So, just you can appreciate it maybe just for that. Even if you're like, it was like 15 minutes of stream too, of just playing the podcast. The first 15 minutes. All right. This one I keep up. That's almost like I forgot. AI lawyers suck. Well, it wasn't an AI lawyer. It was a stream. Unless you think that there are speculations that the real gaming lawyer stopped streaming, like a year ago, and it's been AI GLAW ever since. You were afraid I was just gonna play play the podcast and leave? Here it is. Bye. All right. No, I wasn't gonna do that. I did when it ended, I went to my blank screen on purpose to make it look like maybe I was ending the stream. But I figured you guys would know to hold on for a second, because at the very least there might be a lullaby or something. And then, you know, I didn't leave you hanging too long. The AI can read EASA? I don't know. There's probably a way to have it read digitally, but what the AI that I was using was a chatbot. So having it read something, unless I was like went to a website where a case was, and I was literally prompting it like, "Hey, AI GLAW, please read this following quote," and like paste a couple, like a page, and then do it over and over and over again. But anyways, I kind of like my emo background pictures though. I don't know if you could tell, those are AI generated as well. Just to make everyone, do I have to put a disclaimer saying that this stream has AI content? I didn't even think about that. Is that a thing you have to do now? I was just doing like prompt to like do. I said do a picture of me with like emo goth makeup, posing like I'm posing for an album cover, and then I animated one, said make him dance. Freaky ass hands and wrists. AI probably has stolen the content of EASA along with all the. Yeah. You're nervous about work. You're supposed to get work eval soon, but still haven't gotten yours. Like, come on, just tell you if you're gonna add. You do well to get raised this year. Oh well, I hope for the best for you. That's all right. I'm really enjoying my background video, and then you see I'm still using. I have this piano version of The Cure's Love Song, which I think is I think it just goes really great with these emo GLAW background video clips that I put together. Look at that. Look how emo that is. It's a work of art. I might just have every stream have this stuff in the background from now on. The one picture makes me look like Ricky Gervais. Is it the one in the black background where I'm sucking on the pacifier? For some reason, that one gave me a receding hairline. I'm not sure why. I like the big, overgrown Robert Smith hair from the picture that's up there right now. So, yeah, very emo goth. That's what I was looking for. I would have put together some Depeche Mode stuff, but I thought Love Song by The Cure is sort of like the ultimate classic emo. Yeah, this one you're talking about. Very, very dramatic. All right. Well, enough of this. I could spend all night admiring this like 4-minute sequence of emo pictures and clips I put together. But hold on, let me get my controller. The pacifier looks like a face. And then this is where he danced. Okay, I'm gonna. Sorry. All right.
45 seconds
that's
of
loud.
gameplay.
Wow, that was loud in my ears. All right. So I'm gonna play Spiritfarer, but I think with the aim of like showing it to you a little bit necessarily, unless I get swept away and start playing it. I might hop around a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. Whatever. Let me see. Oh, it says only... Well, it says 30 hours, but that can't be right. I think on Steam it said something like 48 hours of game time. But, yeah, so this is my boat. And, like all the farming. You grow different foods, you can find different recipes to cook different things. Different people that are on you collect on your boat have different types of foods they like or don't like. And let me see, where should I plant here? I'll plant some carrots. And a little bit of watering. But we got my my sheep. When you feed them and their fur grows, and then you can flip them up and get wool. And you can use that to make fabrics. I've been feeding them. I had these cherry trees that grew an insane amount of cherries. I've been feeding them cherries. I don't know. The cat's got a name, honestly. I'm sure it does. There's the cow. You can milk the cow. And of course, like all my livestock, I replenish them with my overabundance of cherries that I grew. And oh, here's a little fermentation room. Expired food? What did I put in there? Here, if I put milk, maybe I left it in there too long. I thought I put milk in there and that turns into cheese. But, and there's one of the people that, it's kind of sad at this point because most of the people that I helped are gone now. So, and when they die, like flowers grow in their room. So, like, this is someone that was and it's kind of a longish game. So you spend each person you spend a lot of time with, and so now this largely the ship is more and more becoming sort of like a memorial to all the people that I've brought, you know, to the Rainbow Gate. But there's still some people around. They have a present for me. And they all, like, take the form of animals or different weird things. As you start playing the game, you find out that these are actually people that you knew in life, like in your real life. And it sort of comes, like, not all at once, but so you start piecing together that most of the people I think that you're helping are people that you, either family members or friends or people that you knew in real life. Oh look, hello. It's Joss. Are you free tonight, Joss? I thought I planned my... Never mind. Good to see you, man. No, I'm just kidding. Joss thought there was a conspiracy of me always planning my streams around times that he's not available. Is it Vintage Story with a better hat? I'd say it's much different. Very different than Vintage Story. Let me see. How's she doing? Recently hugged. Okay, usually they'll be, like, if they start getting hungry, then you gotta feed them. Now you can see, like, this one likes desserts, dislikes fruit. But right now, they're good. I think I only have... Oh, I think... No, I'm gonna start in that. I've only got a couple of people on my ship right now. I think there's two. There's that person, and then there's a lizard who's a dungeon master.
Hello.
Who's trying to put together an epic RPG that he wants to run. Require but a fragment of your precious time. I'd gladly accept the mod. He must be hungry. A vile hunger tortures my innards. Let me see. What is he like? comfort food, old-fashioned food. He's lactose intolerant and doesn't like fruit. Okay. So he hasn't had a hug in a while. So first I'll give him a hug. There, that improves their mood. I was in dire need of a spirit heal. My mana was low. And let's see. Let's give him some comfort food. I think oh, fried chicken. Comfort food. Glorious. Your humble servant accepts your gift of comfort with much deference, Commander. As much as his taste buds cast a salivate spell in delectation. His stomach lost its initiative roll. This is so good. He's into it. I did good. Look, my peaches, my peach trees are ready to harvest. It's wandering out a weird house. Harvesting. Well, not all of it. Like, here's my silk tree, so I can make. At this point, I've got most resources. I probably have as much as I'll ever need. But the trees, you don't have to water them or anything. They just, they're pretty self-sufficient. Now let's see. What did I cook in here? Oh, tomato pizzas. Can I make more pizza? Oh, I'm running low on wheat flour. I think I was grinding. I have this windmill. I'm running low on wheat. Here, I need to adjust the windmill so that it starts picking up wind again. There we go. There's no feed cat option. There is only hug. You can hug the cat. I think there is. Where's my hug cat option? Maybe it's just an idle animation. Did I have anything new to look at the projector? Oh, I think I found this guy already and rescued him. What is it? Estatican? No, I don't think I have a legal. I don't think you being bored is a legal cause of action that I can take to court. So, you're safe. You're safe from being sued for being bored. But don't make me think I'm boring, or I'll get really emo, and I might disappear. I might disappear for a month. You never know. I'm very touchy these days. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is I won't get too into this story in case anyone ever plays this, or maybe I will. I don't know. There's some pretty. When you start figuring out what's really going on, it gets really, there are a few moments in this game where I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty impactful, and the identity of this purple blob, as goofy as it looks, is one of those things. You only see it at night. During the day, it disappears. And in fact, that final mission that I was talking about involves taking this thing to the afterlife gate. Head over to, oh, that guy is doing his play. Stella's Last Voyage. That's the one that ends the that's the one that ends the game if you do it. Gold guitarist. Play strange melody in the difficult patient's room. Oh, interesting. Okay. And house call. Go to the Overlook Hospital and find out what Jackie wanted. There's one guy that works at this hospital that keeps texting me, like to do emergencies. Like he's always like in crisis and needs help. But I think Buck is my dungeon master passenger, and he wants me to go. There's a shrine in the middle of the ocean, an ancient evil. What are the odds? At -185, -92. So I think we're gonna work our way over there. -185. Negative. I think I'm gonna avoid that. Okay, let's do it like this. I'm gonna avoid that horrible looking. No, hold on. I was gonna do waypoints. Waypoint. Wait, is my... No, we're still going. For most of the game, at nighttime at a certain point, you couldn't travel anymore. 185. What was it? Now I've got to look. I've forgotten the numbers already. What is the damn... Okay, here. -185, -92. Nope, I don't want to go there. -185, 92. There we go. You're in Japan, so it's only 2 p.m. Oh, dang. Joss, you lead a very interesting life. And that little star thing above shows you how far you are along in your journey. I think I'm growing wheat here. I could have more wheat flour so I can make more pizza. Oh, and the rain actually helps a lot of your plants, too. And then if you can't think of anything else to do, you can sit back here and fish. Different places, different times of day. Rain or shine, all sort of help determine what you may or may not find. A little mini game where it turns red, you gotta let it go, or it'll break. Some fish struggle more than others. An eel! Okay. Yeah, rain will water plants. Oh, are some of those done already? Oh my god, they finished. They're gonna plant more. More wheat! Alright, we've reached our destination. The eel was a fighter, that's for sure. The hidden shrine discovered. Okay. But first things first. I gotta refill the windmill with wheat so I can keep making flour. Now that I harvested my wheat. And set the angle of this, so there we go. See, are you hungry yet? Oops, where'd she go? Wrong button. Nope, I don't want to shear you. Okay, fine, I'll shear you. And of course, all my animals get cherries. What do you use a small boat? It's when you basically go to shore. So like when I leave here to the destination, I'll get in the small boat. All right, you stop for a second. I want to make sure you're not hungry before I leave. Not hungry, but could use a hug. There you go. Gotta keep their spirits high. But see how cheerful it is? Okay, now we're gonna use the little boat to go to the destination that we just sailed to. And then pretty much everybody that you meet that's not on your boat look like these little shrouded ghost people. And then if there's someone that you're gonna ferry help to the afterlife, once they get on your boat, they turn into like an actual distinct animal form. Okay, so this is the little bird is the guy that's on my ship, and these are his friends that he plays this tabletop role-playing game with. Or this, I guess they're more like LARPing. The oracle's words were true. Commander, these dark woods conceal a shrine of immense power. Old ancient shrines have a will of their own. Imbued with the divine power of Halterin the Wise, they can only reveal themselves to a true heir of Ramalda. Only you, the Chosen One, can resonate with its magic. Only you, the Star Child, can wield the glaive of divine justice. Go, Commander. Cast your heavenly magic and whisper the secret words. May your actions enlighten our path. Advantage on my skill check. All right, I got to remember to roll advantage. All right, just gonna make sure there's nothing cool over here. Hey, it's berries. Okay. Oh, this was. I thought it would be harder to get here. Oh, okay. So when new people come on your ship, you get these little rite of passage, like spirit passage coins, and you spend them in these shrines. Initially, they're pretty hard to come by, and when you spend them in these shrines, you get new abilities. So apparently, this is going to give me an ability called Light Burst. Like the double jump and the glide and certain other things that I can do, or things I got from shrines. Press right trigger to release Everlight energy in all directions around you. I don't know what it does. There's no combat in this game, so... Blessed be the 11 stars. You definitely are the chosen one, the light bearer, the sunbringer. She who shall enlighten our souls and liberate our consciousness, drenched in shadow. The power bestowed upon you will be the fabric of this world. By the very fabric of this world will be our weapon. The weapon whose power will rival the thrice-forged glaive of Etheldur, the first of the Dalars. Alas, this party has split up now. The Silver Company has played its role fully. It is time for its members to ride back to their homesteads. Just so you know, other people talk normal. This guy is just, he's doing role-playing talk. Also, these guys are past their curfews and they need to get back home. A little OOC, a little out of character there. Let's trek back to the galleon, where I shall describe our next task in great lore-dumping details. Also, I need to look again at my notes. Alright. How you doing? You hungry yet? He's good. Absolutely wonderful. Commander, you soared like a celestial starbird. I kneel before your magnificence, O chosen one. You are the true wielder of magic, the rightful heir of the radiant crown of Ramalda. Huzzah for Stella! Stella is the character you're playing. Huzzah for you, Commander. Long live our hope. Cat is like my partner in light magic. I feel like there should be a, is there more to discover? Nope, apparently not. I'm gonna try the other. I guess that's all that was here. Okay, it looks like he's ready to talk to me some more. Commander! I must sadly bequeath you with a grim knowledge. I need to shed an anguished light on your essential mission. Is that really loud? We cannot defeat the primeval evil powers of Lich God Gornelmoth by ourselves. We must rally our cause for the three people of three continents. We shall light the fires of Tondor. We will trek through the treacherous waters of the Great Sea and illuminate the sky, sending our heroic message. fires of Tondor might be known to you already. Cradle of Light itself, the Tower of Radiance, where you met me, your humble narrator. Then the most conspicuous fire of Tondor is nestled at the hearts of the Gallery of Sins. Okay, now it's all of a sudden loud. Finally, the last fire is Tondor. It's hidden atop the eternal ice spire, sealing its pure white light. But, Commander, you have to know that our roads will be all but safe. I must warn you the great danger posed by the orcs of the Shadow Steel Clan. Their master war... Okay, it's a lot of... It is a lore dump. Alright, I'm going to turn desktop audio down a little bit. Because it did get super loud. I don't know if that should help a little bit. Always Gornel Moss. Their master, the war chief, Grothog One Eye, is Gormagloth's vassal. Surely the orcs will maneuver to ambush us at the faintest opportunities. In fact, quick, roll initiative. Oh, one fumble! You were completely taken by surprise. The orcs jump from the shadows and bellow ugly roars. The Shadow Steel Clan will devour your innards, shouts Gomgatha, the orc chieftain. Ready yourself! And Commander, some of these foes will be protected by Gord Nembloth's nefarious magic. Only your light burst ability can shatter their protection. May the fight begin! Oh, am I having an actual event? Oh, shit. Oh, they're paper. Ooh, get XP potions. So the pink ones get me XP potions. The red guys do. Just money. The XP potions I actually have seen in recipes that I need. I've never had them before. Every character has some sort of special event that they trigger to help you get resources. Oh, this is okay. What are you doing here? I've got a favor to ask. This is like a traveling merchant you come across sometimes. Yes, yes. Me, a favor. How odd it must be for you. Nobody must ask you for favors on this giant boat of yours. Listen, as a wandering merchant, I'm always looking for the next customer. I can't really do simple things in life. I always need to be ready. Now, I have an important errand for you. I need you to get my groceries. I know, I just can't live off fish and seagulls for eternity. Go have a look. My grocery list might seem strange to you. I assure you it's very common where I'm from. Alright, let me see. She has her errands list. Find and collect. She always has like a bunch of different things you can get her. Some of them I have already, and then you get like rewards, a bunch of 1,500, that's the currency, and some peach seeds. 500. Is there an actual specific shopping list on here? Oh, this is Saturday night shopping list. 5 electrum sheets are what I'm missing. Do I have this stuff to make electrum sheets? Yeah, I do. Oh, maybe I'll just do that right now. Oh, this is taking a while. Okay, I'm gonna come back because I think my other guy wants to talk. Is he a plant dude? Are you talking about the things I was fighting a few minutes ago? I haven't been paying attention to chat. Sorry. Crawling through the debris, wounded and vanquished, Gomgata extirpates himself from the field. I will be back, stronger and crueler. In a shriek, the routed orc vanishes from the remnants. This was astounding, Commander. Your fight aptitude is exceptional. But there's not a minute to waste. Cowering deep in their caves, the orcs of the Shadowsteel clan are regrouping and planning their revenge. Quick! To the fires of Tondor! Alright. Fires of Tondor. Okay, then there's like 3 different places I need to go to light the fires. This is a little bit of timing involved because the hammer turns red as you're hitting it, and it's like the fishing rod, and if you screw up, it'll just make you pause. Like I'll mess up on purpose. Actually, it may not even let me. Okay, there's just like, oh, whoops, gotta start over. You don't have to actually start over, but it just sets you back. When you're fishing, you have to start over. All right, this is actually gonna take a while, so I think I'll catch up with this merchant later. Oh, I'm gonna get me some wheat though. Alright, I think I'm gonna set course to one of these destinations. The lighthouse, sandwich block, or North Sea Pier. Okay. Oh, there's fast travel point. There's these bus stops scattered around that are basically fast travel points. There's a magical sea lion or something. I don't know. I don't ask questions. You'll see him in a minute. I always get confused the difference between a sea lion and a seal. Maybe he's a walrus. I don't know, they all kind of look similar to me. Walrus just like a fat sea lion. I'll do one of these guys though. Do an electrum sheet. And we'll know we're near the bus stop guy because he has funky music that plays. Actually, this thing's not going to be done before it gets here. All right, is this? That's the lighthouse. So I'll fast travel to here. And we have teleported to our destination. And we'll set a course to the lighthouse. I'll keep working on these. So now that I'm playing this, I'm kind of hoping I can at least get this this role-playing lizard to his stage where he's ready to move on, so you can see what it's like when somebody moves on from this world. It's kind of touching. Although his is probably going to be very lore dumpy, not quite as gonna make me cry. Some of them have actually choke me up pretty good. Because you really start liking these characters. And some of them are, like, very endearing. Role-playing dude's funny, but not... I don't feel, like, super emotional about him or anything. He's just, like, amusing. He's made me laugh a few times. There's vendors, this little raccoon branch chain of stores you can pick up seeds and stuff for. Shouldn't you set another sheet? That's actually not a terrible idea, but since I'm already here. You got something to say? Don't ruin my umbrella with your jumping and your bouncing. Let's keep it clean, please. No. Sorry. I made it quick, though. Oh, I always wondered. I saw these before, and I didn't know what to do with them. But now I know I can light it with my little new spirit ability. You see those constellations in the background are all the people that I helped move on already. There's quite a few of them at this point. Alright, what are the other two places? Nord Sea Pier and Sandwich Walk. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bus stop. Gonna work on more of those sheets. At this point, I'm not even collecting all the resources. Because all the stuff that I'm growing, except for the wheat, I have pretty much a lot of. Electrum sheet. Oh. I'm running low on silver ingots. I wonder if I have more silver ore. The smelting minigame is kind of fun. Let me see. Silver. Oh yeah. I'll make some more silver. And you basically got to. There are these things in the middle, right there, where it's like the perfect temperature, and you've got to try to keep it in the green as much as possible. If it gets too hot, it'll completely have to reset. You don't want it to go all the way to the end. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh, it went all the way. Shit. Well, each time you hit it, like the different materials, each like pump of the bellows is a different strength. So it's just a matter of like just being aware of how far it goes, and just paying enough attention. Honestly, it's something that I very rarely screw up when I'm not live streaming. I don't always blame the fact that I'm live streaming for how much I suck during my streams, but it is true that certain little things like that, like I'll be more inclined to fuck up than I would if I was just quietly playing. Oh. Come on. Okay. Wait, what was... Hold on, I need to look again. Nord Sea Pier. This is the next one. I think that's up here. Is this it? Nordweiler. Bloomberg. Nord Sea Pier. Okay. And then this asshole collector's got some stuff for me too, so I'll go there too. I did it! Oh, he's got more to say. It's okay, I'm going to, let me go here first. This is a collector. When you have certain sets of things, you get special rewards, so... Some of them are pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to get, but it's worth checking in. And we'll talk to my little green friend. He's got something to say. Wonderful! You did it, Commander. The first fire has been lit, and you can hear the hopeful chants of the free people from afar. Your worth is grander than the mightiest arm of the Rothadar, the Paladin. The moonbirds of Wa Aaron will soon sing your praises in all the languages of Ramalda. But Commander, as bright as our moment of joy can shine, we have to remain vigilant. Gom Gotha and his lackeys will probably be alerted by the sight of this glorious fire, and, lurking in the branches, roll initiative. Oh, 15! Great! Amidst the squalor of the exotic foliage, you can clearly decipher a group of orcs and goblins progressing towards your encampment. Getting closer, springing from their retreat. They jump on you. Fight! Alright, here we go again. I gotta focus on using my power on the purple ones. Not waste it on... Oh, there it is, the purple. This might be too soon for this one. Because I want to get those XP potions. The ones that just give me money, I've got actually plenty of money, so I don't want to waste my ability on the ones that aren't giving me potions. Because potions I can't get anywhere else. There we go. And I won't be regenerated in time for that one. But this one I should. Ah, I waited too long. What? Oh, I forgot there is an extra person on here. I forgot there was a third person. It's like the snooty scholar person. Totally forgot about them. I'm gonna have to check in with them. They're probably starving. I don't know how long it's been since I fed them. They were brand new to my ship too. That's probably why I couldn't remember. Victory. The dust from what was epic battle barely settled. Layers upon layers of evil carcasses litter the ground from the battlefield. You are exhausted, but once again victorious. Make a perception check. 14. Success. As you observe your defeated enemies, you can only wonder where Gamgotha lies. He is nowhere to be seen. His pathetic retreat doesn't surprise you. He is a follower of Gornemla, after all, and his cowardice is notable. Quick, let's ride post-haste. The next fire awaits. Onward! Alright, let's check. Are you hungry, dude? He hasn't had a hug in a while. Here, there you go. If it doesn't say he's got a mood buff from a hug, it's time for another hug. Alright. And let me see. Someone else wants to talk to me. Oh, you know what? Let's set the ship going to the next destination. And I got something in the mail, too. What did I get in the mail? A delivery package. Oops, sorry, guys. You actually ring that bell to... Oh, I didn't even get off the boat to talk to the collector. Oh, well, I'll come back for it. That's me. Totally me being unfocused. Here's your package. Oh, I got a herring. All right, thanks. Thank you. Collect asshole. No, I was not. I was not communicating well. Having trouble with words. But it is an asshole. So they're calling it the asshole collector. And they didn't collect that. It's a collector of things who also is an asshole. That's what I should say. Okay. Okay. This is stuck up student. Okay, student. Must I do everything for you? You have not prepared lodging for me. Write this quickly. Something sparse. No frills. And I need it post haste. Go on now. Elena's cubicle. All right. Well, let's see if I got the materials to make her cubicle. Got our little blueprint thing up here by my cabin. Elena's cubicle. I need some more pine planks and steel sheets. All right, I've got all that stuff. I think I should be able to make steel sheets. Let's do the steel first. Oh, I need to do this guy too. Alright, this one is taking a minute. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see. That was a steel, right? Steel sheet. This one goes quick. I think I already had one, and I needed 2, so... There we go. Let's go cut some lumber, some pine. Pine logs. Let's do 10. This is actually kind of hard. You have to follow the lines. And the more of it you get, the more planks you get out of it. I think you can get up to 6 if you get it perfect. But it's very laggy. The control for it is very laggy, so it's very easy to, like, fuck up. Oh. So that time I only got... Alright, now we got pine. Try eating the sawdust. You can cook the sawdust. Should be a delicious snack for you in a few minutes, Brad. You got paid a full day's worth on your paycheck for coming in during a snow days. You're happy because your paycheck was a little bigger. Awesome! Like an extra day. That's cool. I'm very happy for you that that happened. More wheat. All right. Before I forget and just say, oh, another thing too, your ship collects these barnacles and various things. So there's an urchin, mussels. There's certain things you can use for cooking. But as you're traveling around, it'll accumulate these things. And if you remember, you can swim around and go pull them off and use them for... Some of them are just like you just sell them. Other things you can cook. I don't know if the barnacles are used in recipes. I have to look. And most food, if it's edible, you can just eat it. The mussels you can eat. The urchin is a shellfish. It's quite pointy. Should I try eating it? Oh, you can't eat it. You can't eat it raw. Maybe I'll try cooking it next. See what kind of delicious meal I get. Can your ship get completely covered? No, just... there's just a little... I've never let it go forever. But I've got where there's quite a few. I think it's probably just the, you know... It probably hits a maximum and then you lose, you lose out if you don't collect them every now and then. I don't know if I've ever had urchin. I don't know how it's supposed to be prepared. Oh, I need where there's no railing. That's where I... Oh. Pretty popular sushi item. I'm wondering if it's ever at a place that I've gone. Alright. Of course, my little nerd lizard is probably going to have more to say. I'm probably going to have to fight more orcs now. Superb! As the second fire of Tondor is lit, the clamors of exultation spread throughout the vast expanses of the kingdom. The Chosen One has arrived. She who bears the light will help us all. Glory to the Commander. Glory to Halor. Your heart is lifted by such grandiose acclamation. Your soul irradiates with serenity. But your mind remains watchful and perceptive. You know that stirred by an upheaval that marks their near demise, the orcs of the Shadowsteel clan must be closing on your position. And, lo and behold, roll initiative, 20, critical. Without a moment of hesitation, you jump into the fray. Taken by surprise by the approaching phalanx of orc fighters, you ready yourselves. You ready yourselves to mow through them with deftness and style. Fight! All right. I'll look for the purple guys. Wow. Where's all the purple guys? Airline. I got chickens. More purple, please. Oh. Alright, where's he at? No. What a fight! He didn't stand a chance. What remains of their shattered dark armors is promptly blown away by the swift northern wind. Commander, you are victorious once again. This time, Galtha couldn't oppose your strength and was heroically slain. My goodness. The orcs of the Shadowsteel clan shall henceforth dread your might, Commander. Cunning they will have to prove to attempt to find you. But let's not dawdle a second more. Your goal is within your grasp, Commander. Let's sail again. On to the ultimate fire of Tondor. Alright, I think I got the materials to make a house for that arrogant teacher person. The cubicle. So basically, this is the grid. It gets bigger. You upgrade your ship to make it bigger. I could put her house way the fuck up here and make it like, here you go. Hope you enjoy your flipping house. But, we'll be nice. We'll put it someplace. And because sometimes I have to go to her house too. We'll put it someplace convenient. And then you can shuffle all this stuff around too. Like later you'd be like, oh no, I need to put this over, you know. You put that here and put that up, you know. I'm not gonna do that, but it's actually better here. But all that to say is you can shuffle all this stuff around and do different configurations stuff. But one of the ladies that I was helping earlier who was really old and she was deteriorating and she got to a point where she couldn't climb ladders anymore. So I had to move her house down to the deck. That was one of the requirements. And then every morning I would walk her to the front of the ship so she could watch the waves. And every evening I had to go and walk her back to her house. So it's kind of sweet. It's an example of the sort of thing where, you know, you start getting this real sort of affection for some of the characters. If the ladder would prove quality exercise, you think the ship would fall right over? Not in this world. Nothing bad like that happens here. All right. Someone wants to talk to me. Oh, the person probably I've just built the house for. Now, I bet he or she is hungry. I'm not sure. This will do. This will do nicely. But let me warn you, I need the bare minimum. Please do not add anything to these quarters. Most of your passengers ask for all sorts of upgrades. Not a single ornament. Hold on. You're probably starving. Starving, yeah. How about hugs? Do you like hugs or do you stuck up for that shit? Keep your distance. Okay, no hugs for you, I guess. And I have no idea what they like or don't like. So it's a bit of a gamble here. But like, okay, she likes simple stuff. So I think I'm going to try to find simple meals. Plain meals, maybe? Grilled fish? Plain food might not be exciting. It just gives you your daily nutrients. Okay, she's a little happier now. Let me see if that counted as her liking plain food. She does. So that was her specifically expressing that she likes plain food. You went to the gym yesterday and it was really hard. You did 2 sets of 20 with 15-pound weights because you're trying to get stronger. It was hard too. Oh my god, I'm so weak. Well, kudos to you for getting to the gym. I know that's hard. So, and that's actually really hard to get started on something like that. So yeah, kudos. Good job. All right. Let's go back to the asshole collector. This time I should remember to talk to them. Oh, my wheat needs water. I should start another one of those metal sheets going for the traveling merchant. And then check my windmill for like wheat grinding. The electrum sheets. All right. Oh. All right. There we go. The goal is to be able to do 50 pounds for arm curls. It's a work in progress. We're going to get there one day. The gym has a pool and a sauna, I believe. Awesome. Cool. 50 pounds. It's pretty impressive. Alright. I've got to not forget to talk to the asshole collector. Alright, collections. Claim reward for the alloy sheets I did. Let's see, what am I getting? Here we are. Again, still going strong with the ingots. My hands are literally tied by my profession. I have to accept the trash you bring me. What is it now? Your pockets are full of ingots? Remember to take them out before you go swimming. Here's a little something to show you I care. Not about you, but the act of showing that I care. A new outfit. The Twilight outfit. Okay. Just totally boring this person. Let me see. Any other collection rewards? No. All right. See you later, asshole. Asshole collector. Until next time. Oh, shit. I meant to go back to my navigation map. Alright, we're gonna go back to the fast travel. What was the next thing? Was, Sandwich Walk. I think that's like on the other side of the ocean. But there should be a fast travel point near it. I have to check and see how many of these I have. I might have enough for the merchant to turn it in. The merchant is someone that sometimes you randomly come across them, but they're always somewhere in the ocean map that you can sort of track them down and find them if you specifically need them. This is number 4. Let me check. You were right. That was number 4. Wow, look at you paying attention. Better than I am. Okay, this is Sandwich something or other. I think it's like way down here. Old Central. Ambertown Park. Edgeboro Lane. Sandwich Walk. Alright, and there's a bus stop here, and there's one of these turtle resource people. There's these giant turtles that you can plant resources on their back, and they'll keep growing more. You have to keep going back. Guess we'll hit that on the way. It's kind of it's someone you met through one of your former passengers. And there's 3 of them, of those giant turtles. And I think they're sisters that like don't get along. Kind of, everyone's got interesting backstories. Turtle power. All right, we got a minute here. Got some silk, some olives. Pears, more silk. We've arrived at our turtle destination. And you can choose whatever you want. I tend to like plant some of the harder to get resources. This is another one where the longer you hold on to this thing, the more powerful the strike becomes. But if you hold on too long, it'll mess up. And then there's an awkward several moments of lost time as you recover. But that's all that's really at stake. Luminor. Alright, now we'll plant. Let's see what I've got that's kind of not plentiful. Silver ore. Let's do silver ore. And look, I think we've got plenty of other. We'll do silver all around. Actually, aluminum? Let's do a little aluminum and... Oh, copper I'm almost out of. Let's do copper. Copper's not that hard to get, but I'm not in the habit anymore of, like, going to the actual mines and locations. Because between these turtles, I can pretty much farm as much as I need if I'm, you know, strategic about it. Stella? Are you all done? Yes. All right. I'll see you later then. And then she goes back under the ocean. And that's how she grows. Whatever you put on there grows while she's underwater. It's all very charming. All right, let's set course to this sandwich place now. This sandwich here? Sandwich Walk. Pretty close. Alright. Play Elden Ring and meet the Turtle Pope. The problem is I'd have to play Elden Ring. Although, strangely enough, I did think of Elden Ring recently. That's a really good game, but when I think about the boss fights, I get kind of pissed off. Nope, not this. I was going to show you what I do with my olives. This is the smasher. You put all sorts of things, different things in there. Olives, You crush it. And it makes olive oil. And you can use that for cooking and whatnot. Alright, I think we've reached our destination. Sandwich. Oh, this is easy. Anything up here? Oh, was there places that I haven't been up there yet? I hadn't picked up this thing yet. A valuable ring and an olive seed. What are you doing up here, mushroom girl? What's the matter? She's starving? Alright, here. First off, hug. You need a hug. I think she likes candy. But not fruit. They don't like getting two things in a row. Hopefully I don't choose... Toffee? Was it toffee? I like giving her toffee and creme brulee. Oh, wow, dessert again. I could eat dessert for every meal, all the time. Thank you, Big Hat. Alright. Hi, Big Hat. Do you know how to change the channel? It's only commercials. I hate those. We can't have a TV this big and just watch commercials. That doesn't make any sense. I do like the ones with the big fish. He looks so friendly. Alright, well, anything else to say? Maybe if I just stand here long enough, it'll change eventually. Okay, good luck with that. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, I already picked that one up. I guess I just missed that one thing when I was here before. I like when you go in the water, the cat, like, skims across the top on this little light ball. All right, what grand development will happen now? I've lit the last fire on this quest, save the realm. Sublime! At last, the world erupts in elation. All the fires have been lit. Tondor has arisen. The Lich God Gordnamouth is on the verge of being defeated once more. But, what is it? What is the terrible ruckus you hear? 1,000 war horns roar at once. Could it be? Fatefully, yes. The final assault of the Shadowsteel clan, led by one-eyed Omgoroth himself, clad in the eldritch armor of Rongmar. Omgoroth points his loathsome blade at you. You won't escape me this time, you miserable maggot. I will destroy you in the hopes of this world. Trembling in fear and apprehension, you gather your inner strength to face the enemy. Make a courage check. 18. Success. The orc won't scare you. You are the light bearer, the chosen one. Now, the time has come for you to show them what you're made of. Fight! All right. There we go. Purple. Hi, Moo. Hold on. My baby. Millie's coming. She's looking at me and wagging her tail. Yeah, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing, sweet girl? She's been a little under the weather the last couple of days because we have these silicone coasters, like drink coasters. I guess one of them dropped her. I don't know if she jumped up and found one on the table, but I caught her eating one. And then for the night before last, and then for the past couple of days, she's been having some big vomits with pieces of silicone in it. I think it looked like she got enough out that it should be out of her system. I looked it up and it said you should keep an eye on them, but as long as they stop vomiting after like a day, and it's been about a day, so I'm hoping it's It's enough. And she acts normal. She's acting totally. She's still playful, and she's still like wanting to eat all the time. Like when you're eating, she wants your food, and so she's acting like she's normal. It's just that I don't know. We're keeping an eye on it. Your dog's ate, or brother's dog ate crayons past him. Silicone freaked me out a little bit because I wasn't sure, like, if that had a possibility. Oh, that one was bright. Had a possibility of, like, clogging, you know, becoming a blockage or that sort of thing. Because silicone, right? Whereas I would think a crayon, well, they pass it, that's one thing, but it seems organic enough that it could also just break down if it didn't pass right away. Through the thick mist of the aftermath, a silhouette is barely discernible against a terrifying backdrop of a gargantuan battle. All three people in the world are holding their breath, hearts pounding in their chests. A deafening silence creeps in. An atmosphere as thick as rock. Victory! The chosen one has triumphed. She who bears the light has conquered. In a crackling sound of terror, Gorn Nembloth's shadow stops immediately, its course over the darkened sky. The Lich God is no more. May the radiant Fae bless our souls. May Halor forever watch over your path. May the graces of Imelda sing our praises for aeons to come. The world is saved, and now, jaded but jolly, the hero stands up once more, looking over the horizon. Her heart fills with hope, her resolve stronger than ever. A chapter of her adventures might be complete. But her story is far from over. Rejoice, free people of the world, for the chaos, or for the chosen one will be back. But for now, she will rest her heavy shoulders. How you doing, Moo? She's really trying to get my attention. Oh, hi, sweet girl. But now she will rest her heavy shoulders, unload her burden, and once more gaze at the stars. I'm gonna have to say, hot damn, I'm tired. Congrats! You did it, Stella. Now, if you don't mind, I need to take a break. Take some time to think about what great adventure we could do next. A space opera with lasers and spaceship. Oh, she's crawling up into my lap right now. Oh, I'm gonna make sure she's... All right, hold on. Finish your damn thing. Horrific Eldritch Adventure with some cosmic horrors, maybe? We'll see! Okay, I pause the game. I'm gonna check on Moo.
seconds of gameplay.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed some more emo GLAW dance. How's he doing? Hungry. Hasn't had a hug in a minute. Here you go. Here's a hug. I better check on everyone. That feature, I don't... All right, mana was low. Gotcha. Let's see. This one likes comfort food. Let's give him some popcorn. Praise be High Lord. These comfort delicacies bring tears to my eyes and pounds to my belly. Wow, I'm impressed. Your playstyle has been so good so far. I mean, your spells could be a bit optimized for sure, but your roleplay is frackin' A. Even Bob was impressed. And, yeah, we've never had a girl at the table before. We're happy you're here. I'm really happy. I'll try to finish the campaign to the best of my ability. More NPCs, more background elements, more magic items. Thank you, Evie. Alright, what have I got going on? Lemons Dharma. Complete the gold dragon in under 7 minutes. Catch 1/3 of all deadly pulsar rays. Capture. Okay, that seems like a pain in the ass, so we'll put it on hold for now. The play is in Oxbury. Let's go to Oxbury. There's, I cooked the... Oh, I got coal now. All right. Wheat flour. Get 5 of those. And... tomatoes. Where are they? 3, 4, 5. And that will make pizzas. Oh yeah, and I was gonna... Oh hey, there's the merchant. We'll check out the merchant. Did I get my last Electrum sheet done, or was I working on it still? Still working on it. Just in time. Go. Not a moment too soon. All right, here. There's your late night shopping list. Anything else I've fulfilled here? Fruits. Some of these. Anything new to say? I know, this is normal. Every time she sees you, normally this is all she says. I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Not that Charon wasn't a true professional, but his manners were, well, a bit cold, if you know what I mean. And he kept everything he found. What a pity. But you're here now. Huzzah, if I dare say. And don't fret, budding mariner. If ever needed, old Francis will never be too far. Don't let me be an impediment to your appetite for adventure. Go on, set sail, little blue jacket. Alright. And then you can buy certain things from her, which I've stopped purchasing because I got plenty. And you can also sell stuff to her. Like those valuable rings and different things you come across. Some things are just for selling. Other things like the shoe have other uses. We'll pick this up. I think this is what I just planted on that turtle before our last little quest thing. It's already come to fruition. Here, we'll take care of the wheat real quick. And we'll plant some more wheat. Actually, Yeah, let's plant some sunflowers. Sunflowers result in sunflower seeds, which you can then use to plant more sunflowers. You can make the oil out of them, but the more important thing is, here's the chicken coop. Who was asking about chickens earlier? I use the sunflower to eat almost a endless supply of sunflower seeds to feed the chickens. And then the chickens lay the eggs. It was Jeff, okay. I couldn't remember because that might have been Matus too. Alright. Back to the turtle. Excuse me. I guess it turns out that this is the game I'm playing tonight, apparently. I was just gonna show it to you real quick, and then I decided I want to help I think I want to help that dungeon master get through his. He's told this amazing epic adventure that he's always wanted to tell. I have a feeling his next adventure is going to be into the stars, into the next life. Super cute. And it's one of those games, I think it's on sale quite often too. And I'm sure it would play like a dream on the Steam Deck. It's pretty basic. I remember using a controller on it. You know what? Let's put gold. Yeah, we'll put another more aluminum. What about pine? We'll put some pine in there too. Hello. All done. All right, I'll see you later then. Bye-bye, turtle lady. Honor tradition of gold farming. Let's see, Oxberry. It's got a fast travel point. I was like, maybe I could just sail there, but it's a long ways. Lettuce. And our little bus stop dude should be here. Star Wars Outlaws on sale for 20 bucks. You know how I feel about Star Wars Outlaws. It seems like everyone hated it except for me. And I actually thought it was pretty great. So I think this one gets this destination arrives pretty quickly. So what was some thought I had of doing something on the way? I should probably refill the grain. Oh, no, it's still about a ways. You thought it was criminal? Let's see what you did there. Alright, so I think my little mushroom lady was going to put on some kind of a play. Unfortunately, all the people we invited have already gone to the other side, so... Well, I guess the other people could show up. Hey, Big Hat! I'm so excited. This is going to be the best. Are you ready to watch my play? Yes, I am. Get ready! There's a girl with a big hat. She's tall. She runs around everywhere. She does everything. There's a big gate. It's huge. It's shiny. Where is it anyways? That girl knows. Because when you're ready, she takes you. Then you leave with her. It's long. Everyone else is sad. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little choked up. Then, boom! Big lights. And a big rumble. Explosion. Wind. Dust. Smoke everywhere. Everything is quiet for a second. Then, we don't get to see our friend again. That's when the real pain starts. Oh my god, dude. The end. Thank you for coming. It's just a chipper little creature most of the time, but that was pretty fucking dark. And I got such a shit-eating grin on my face. And you can see in the background, there's the constellations of the people that we've said goodbye to. Oh. Oh. That was I was expecting it to be goofy and stupid, not something that was going to make me half want to choke up. Alright, what's going on, girl? First off, you're hungry and you need a hug, so let's do this right. That feels nice. And let's get you some dessert. Let's get you some, I think it's time for creme brulee. There you go. Dessert time again. This is incredible. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Big Hat. All right, let's see what you got to say. I did this drawing for you. Drawing of Stanley. Stanley's the lizard, right? What's going on with the big glowing pink teddy bear over the chart room? That's something that I've avoided talking about, because if anyone is going to play this game, it's a major like veil lift. Explaining who that is a major veil lifted of like what's really one of the big reveals of the story, of like what's really going on. Is revealed by explaining who that is. So I'm just on the off chance that like Evie plays it or Brad ever gets around to playing it. I don't want to ruin anything like that for anyone. I mean, unless everyone's like 100%, I'm never going to play this game. I know it for sure. You can't possibly spoil it. This game's stupid. Go ahead and tell us, you know. Everyone was like, no, don't worry, G-Lon, none of us are ever going to play this game. You put it on your wish list? Okay, then I'm not going to ruin it. Because when you realize, like the first revelation that I've sort of already ruined a little bit, is you're helping people and you start to realize that these are people that you knew. That they were like family and friends. They're people you knew before you took on this role. And that made me choke up too. Just the idea that, you know, that idea of when death comes, it's like you're met with a familiar face to bring you there. I'm already getting choked up just saying that. Okay, what am I doing now? Play the strange... Okay. I have 2 things to do at the hospital. And I think before she took on this role, when she was in the, quote, real world, she was basically like a hospice nurse at a hospital. She did that for a living. She helped people in the end of their lives. So it's like before she was the boat keeper of death, she played that role in her like earthly life as well. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to get out. Oh well, I'll just come right back. I'm probably spoiling too much. All right, there is the hospital. We'll just go straight there from here. There's no point taking a bus. All right. Keep thinking about something that I was going to do and forgetting. Oh, we're going into a special event area. There's certain areas of the map that trigger the option to do special events to get special resources, like catching shooting stars or catching like lightning bugs and all this other stuff. And different areas of the map you couldn't get to before. Like right now I'm entering a foggy area. And before I had these lights installed, I could not enter the foggy area. So there's also like all these progressions in the game where you have a destination or a place you know you need to go, but you can't get there. Like the places up north, there's like a wall of ice or you know, there's a frozen water that you have to get a breaker so you can break through the ice to get to that region. And before that, you just can't get up there. So that's one of the progressions to this game too, aside from just building stuff. So wait, what was I doing? Oh, this is the hospital. Let me check the vending machine. Nope, nothing new. So I need to go to the patient's room and play a song. And I also need a special song. Hopefully I know how to play. And then there's my friend who works here who keeps texting me that they need my help and I need to figure out like what they wanted. If I can find them. Usually they hang out around here. Let's see. Are you there? I mean, really there? Of course you are. You have that quality, some fine dust following you around. You're dirty, more so than the rest. The ground around you falls down. Perhaps it's the music? It feels like a beacon, a shining light through the mist. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm not used to talking anymore. My voice comes with difficulty. It so rarely does. More often than not, my voice comes whether I want it or not. It barks or whistles, no choice. Right now it doesn't. Yes, that's right, I understand now. Stella, isn't it? We met long ago. I wasn't here yet. And you were much older. Your music is harsh, Stella. It's not a beacon. It is an anchor. Large and heavy, backbreaking. It might be razor sharp as well. I've yet to decide. Is this gonna be someone I'm gonna help pass on? Oh, here's my friend. Big old boar monster. Rise and shine. Time for your what the shit? Smellers? What are you doing up here? We got curious, right? Yeah, I can't blame you. Nutcases are often a fascinating spectacle. But I see you've already read Miss I don't want to take my pills. Pretty underwhelming, right? Doctors, they call it catatonia. She just stays there, still, for hours. Pretty freaky, right? But I swear half the time she's pretending, just to spite me. You should see when she starts chatting. She's quite something. All ancient one, omnipotent and shit. I'm on to you, Daria. Oh, might be a real one. Hey, Daria, you there? It's your friend Jackie. Blink once if you can hear me. Yeah, this one seems like a doozy. I don't think she's faking it. Let's leave her to it, okay? So about what happened in there. You see how she reacted to your presence? She's a mess right now. I know you're trying to help, but things aren't so easy. You can't always just smile the problems away. Trust me, the best thing for her is to stay up there, not to excite her. So please, don't go back up. You're just hurting her. Got it? What's that? I sent you strange messages through the pager? Oh yeah, these. My bad. They were for someone else. Just don't worry about it, alright? And also, let's just keep this one between you and me, okay? What management doesn't know won't hurt them. You wouldn't want old Jackie to be in trouble now, would you? Alright. exactly sure what the hell's going on here. How you doing, Jackie? I have a feeling this person may end up on my ship at some point, too. There you go. Here, have a hug, you big lug. Oof, yeah. Needed that. Don't get nearly enough hugs. You like food? Here, you strike me as someone that would like some pork chops. Wait, is he a boar? Maybe that's rude. Here, have some surf and turf. Pub food. Damn right, a meaty dish. You know, Stellars, I'm a big boy. Only meat can give me the protein to sustain my body. It ain't rocket science. All right, well, eventually, when he is on my crew, I guess we'll know he likes meat. All right, what's my next thing? My only quest now is the final quest. There's going to be more popping up. Complete the Gold Dragon under 7 minutes. Deadly Pulsars, Severe Lightning Strikes. All right. Well, he needs meat, though, Brad. Didn't want to hear about your protein from plant proteins. I'll bet he's going to text me as soon as I leave. All right. Now what's up? Someone wants to talk. Ta-da! That was amazing, right? I'm sure everyone liked it. Oh, about the play, yeah. Please, Stella, go and ask around. But wait. Don't flat out ask about it. Don't make it too obvious. Be cool, big hat. And hey, do you need anything? Was recently hugged, eaten a nice meal lately. Okay, you're good. I gotta find the other people. The lizard guy. Ask if he liked the play. Oh, he's sad. He's starving and he hasn't been hugged lately. All right, here we go, buddy. There you go. There's a hug for you. Yeah, and let's get him some comfort food. We got something cool for you, something special. Pizza. Yes. This can't be. By the moons of Min, this is the red disk of unfathomable bliss. Commander, I have no words. May your endeavors be forever blessed. I think must be his favorite food. Ever blessed by the gentle touch of radiant Fae. May your fortitude be as eternally strong as Rogar the Brave. This is delicious. Man, I love tomato pizza so much. All right, good job. Okay, now what? You got anything to say? That was a bit boring. What's he talking about? His campaign? Oh, we're asking about the play. It's a little. He thought it was boring. No wizards, no dragons, no traps, no elves. Not for me. Sorry, but that child has guts and imagination. He will no doubt be a great dungeon master in a few years. Yeah. All right, where's that? Someone else wants to talk. I think that the lizard was the only guy that was at the play. The other ones are dead already that we invited. Really? Really? They all said they liked it? I guess I just lied to her. Really, really liked it? Are you sure, Big Hat? I don't know. I'm just not convinced. I can see it in your face. They told you they liked it, but it was not good. It was terrible, and I didn't do it right. I know it, even if you're trying to hide it. You just can't do nothing right. They'll never make another play. I hate it. Oh, jeez. Oh, I feel so bad. She's such a sweet little four-armed mushroom. All right, should I leave you? Here, let's first off... Okay, doesn't need a hug, doesn't need meat. You got anything now? I don't like hearing so many bad things about me. Why were people mean? I don't get it. People usually like my plays, and I like doing them. Now, I don't really feel like doing them anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Alright. Where's that snooty teacher at? She's probably starving. I haven't seen her in forever. There she is. Or he. I don't know if it's he or she. Alright. But she doesn't like hugs, so I'm not even going to try. Does like plain food. How about just a piece of cheese? There you go. It's just small and plain. There you go. This plain dish is satisfying. Alright. There you go. Let me see if I got more cheese ready to go. Oh, I guess I did let it go too long and it goes bad. Alright. Yeah, mushroom is going through one. So the only thing I have left if I don't want to end the game at the moment is this gold dragon. I don't even know where the gold dragon is. I must... Have I found the gold dragon? I have gold, maybe. Oh, there it is. It's a text. Power out. Too busy to fix it. Urgent, please come. Alright, well, I guess we're going... Wait, have we even left yet? I think we're still at the hospital, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Alright. Guess it was worth hanging around. I said it. He's gonna text me as soon as I leave. Yeah, take a shortcut. One of my abilities is high jumping off of bouncing things. Over here. Oh, it's you. Phew, I'm actually relieved. See, when it started smelling like sulfur, I really thought a volcano was about to go off. Perhaps I was having a stroke. Luckily, it was only Smellart's natural BO. Haha. Anyway, thanks for coming so quickly. As you can see, I'm swamped again. Hospital's main power converter just shut down. Again. I swear the crap management puts us through. Don't worry, it happens all the time. Hospital's running off backup power generator right now. But if that one goes AWOL, well, let's not think about that. An electrician really should be fixing the main power converter. But I've managed just fine until now. It's simple, really. Take this key and it unlocks the elevator to the far east of the hospital. Once you're up there, you got to find the fuse box and just press all the buttons until you hear a noise. That's what I usually do. Thanks for the help. All right, let's go. Far east. I'm just gonna glide as east as I can. There we go. This thing was always locked before. I always wondered, like, oh, when can I make this thing go? Now I know! It's a place I've seen but haven't been able to go before. Oh, there's a zip line? Maybe, I'm not sure 100%. Being able to go on zip lines is another one of the shrine abilities that you gain. I didn't realize it was a zip line. Maybe it wasn't there before. I see the main power's back on. Super! Did you use my patented mashing every button randomly technique? I swear I could be an engineer. Their job is a joke. The whole engineering thing is a scam anyway. It's just wires French kissing other wires. We get it. Another way for rich people to keep rich while shitting on us poor from their ivory towers. We should organize, start a revolution or something, you know? Take arms, comrades, and shit. I should write a pamphlet one of these days. A proper one, like political and stuff. Sometimes when I'm in the shower, I have all these thoughts. You wouldn't believe. Just great stuff. But I guess you can't really take the time off. Or I guess I can't really take the time off. This whole place would just fall apart without me. I can't go do that to these people, right? That stinks. Not as much as you, but still, pretty smelly stuff. Hey, thanks, Stellars. As always, you're a pearl. I got it from here. Alright. Hey, it came. What we got? Looter's Literary Review. You have to check this out. I subscribed to this magazine a few weeks ago. It's Looter's Literary Review. What? Are you kidding me? You don't know what it is? It's just the most epic treasure hunting magazine out there. Every issue has a very difficult and fantastic riddle to find the lost treasures of Crow's End Incorporated trading empire. They ferried goods from island to island before Raccoon Incorporated became a full merchant powerhouse. Crow's End reigned supreme. Of course, Theodore Raccoon started ambushing Crow End vessels out of pure mercantile spite. The company collapsed after a few months of constant attack. The wreckage still haunts our seas to this day. Entire shipments of valuables were lost at sea and never recovered. Until now, the answers are all here. The Crow's End Inc. treasure chart per issue, or one treasure per issue. That's the promise. The rest of the magazine is articles about living off the land, fighting your dreams when sleeping. Even has ads for crystals and dragon eggs. It's a pretty great magazine. The guy who writes it's called Casper Crayford. Obviously a pseudonym for security reasons to protect himself from fans at Raccoon Incorporated. Anyway, just got my first issue. There's an article on secret airwaves that can cook food in seconds. That's a microwave? I'm going to read that right now. You should take a crack at this issue's riddle. I bet it's a hard one. Go ahead, open it up. All right. Read it. Read the letter. Looter's Literary Review presents the first Crow's End Inc. Lost Bounty. And remember, salt can be a treacherous foe when you are made of ice. See the enclosed portalon chart for reference. Alright. Oh, wow! What an adventure! Look at that, you got a portalon chart, which is basically just a pretty looking treasure map. That'll help you find the treasure more easily. It's an old map, so it might not be that easy. You can use it with the projector in archive room B2522. Go try it. Alright. Let's go into the projector room. No, it's down here. Where the hell is the projector room? Alright, this place gets a little bit confusing. Alright, here we go. Oh, here it is. Looter's Literary Review portal on chart number 1. Whoa! Alright. One island on top of a little island. Gonna have to look at the map and see if any of that looks familiar. Have to talk to him first. What a great riddle. I bet you won't figure it out. I know where to look, but I've taken an oath, the looter's oath, which states never talk about looting with another looter. You're on your own for this one, Stella, but Buck's the one who's taken that oath. Let me find the voice. 1 second. Arr! Ahoy there, mate. He was role-playing someone else. Maybe his pirate persona can tell me. Old Johnny Silverlegs right here by my maiden's side, hoisting the mainsail. As an humble buccaneer, I could never disobey me captain. The Crow's End Inc. treasures are an old corsair's dream. If you ever need it, I can offer up me cartography knowledge. Come see me if you ever feel lost on the seas. Arr! Good luck, Captain. Alright, well. See if I can find that island on top of another island. Maybe it's someplace I haven't discovered yet. Alright. Maybe I'm gonna see if I can get a hint from him because I don't feel like uncovering the whole world map at this point. And if he's got hints to offer, he's asleep. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna sleep too. Well, first I'm gonna check and see if there are any upgrades I should be getting. Oh, a diamond? Let's see. Cuts through the waves. Adds. Oh, top. This just makes my ship go faster. But I'm short a diamond and more XP potions, which I don't know how to cause myself to get XP potions. That's why in those combats where I kept saying I need to save my ability for purple guys. That's the only way I know to get XP potions. All right, I just want to see if there are any. Let's see, shenanigans, raspberries, talk to Jabari, and Alt Harbor. It's Alt Harbor. Up here. Yeah, okay, we'll go there. And then maybe I can figure out that destination in the morning. And when it's early morning, you can ring the bell to get people out of bed early. They love it. Helps keep them from wasting the day. Alright, can I talk to your, where's he at? Good morning. Can I talk to your pirate persona for some help, please? First off, you don't need a hug and you don't need food. Alright. I mean, Stella, I can't believe the campaign is over. I mean, yeah, I'm thrilled, but I don't know. I feel empty now. You know what? I'll prepare a little something else for you. Something simpler, maybe, just to take a breather. You'll see. Alright. Alright, find the lost bounty. Nope. Should I pick up? Oh, this from Olga, one of the other turtle ladies. Yeah, I'll get her pine logs. Why not? All right, now do you need food? Well, never mind. I have some snacks, though. This is one you're in a good mood to give you extra stuff. Cheese sticks and corn dog. Okay, thank you. I think you don't need anything else. What about you? Good morning. Oh, sorry, whoops. Let's see, how you doing? You're hungry and you need a hug. Here, have a hug. There you go. And I think I gave her creme brulee last time, so I got a nice little rotation for her. Creme brulee and toffee. Dessert time again. This is incredible. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Big Hat. My mom sometimes yells at me. I don't know why she does it. I kind of feel the same now. Bad. Alright. She's going through a time, isn't she? Alright, time to get pine from the turtle. Oh, do you have something? I keep trying to find you. How you doing? She's eating a meal she likes. She doesn't like... Are you sure you don't like hugs? Do not touch me. Okay, no, she does not. Alright. But she's unhappy right now. She's not hungry. The only thing I can offer you is a hug. Alright, hello, other turtle. Oh, and when you do, when you cut lumber, your cat helps you. You work together to create a magic saw, and then you cut the tree down. Or rather, it just sort of hangs on the other side, and you cut the tree down. Let's see. Sort of at a loss for what I'm gonna put in there next. Let's see. Silver is still. We'll do a silver. A gold. And one more aluminum. Aluminum goes pretty quick too. Like when you need it for something, it seems like you end up burning through a lot of it. What do you like better about this game compared to the other chore games? Well, honestly, it's because what you're doing actually feels like personal a lot of the time. It's just charming. Like if you can get into kind of the spirit of it, and because I didn't know if I would. See, sometimes a game is cartoony and it gets on my nerves. But I think that's one of the things that a lot of what you're doing, it's got kind of a cool progression. It's not too crazy. And I like that you're on a it is all on a ship that you're sailing around. There's a lot about it that I think is kind of cool. Wait, where was I? Oh, I was gonna talk to that person over here. There's a lot of sort of the common, like the Farmville a little bit, but obviously not like, if you play, not Farmville, if you play like Stardew Valley, it's like, it's crazy extensive when you build out your farm, like how much work it ends up being. That's one thing about this game is there's always plenty of stuff to do. But it's not overwhelming. And like right now I've got a surplus of a lot of stuff. So like, I don't feel an urgency to like grab every single resource right now anymore. Like early in the game, I did feel more like that. But I think that's one thing that I like about it is it's kind of chill. Have pizza? Oh, burnt food. Why that started happening before? It'd be like once something was finished, it wouldn't burn. It would just wait for you. I was gonna see about the the urchin. I'm just gonna cook one. I'll come check on it when I come back. There was some people here trying to restore the ruins of this city. And I think I have the materials that they were asking for.
Oh.
Would you like to donate all this to the Hummingbird Preservation Society?
Oh.
Thank you so much. We just got a giant-sized check from Raccoon Inc. They said that cleanliness leads to good commerce. They wanted to see tourists and happy people here, but thank you for your valiant effort. We'll get this place up and running and looking great. From everyone at Hummingbird Preservation Society, thank you for thinking of our quality of life. Oh, and I almost forgot. While cleaning, we found this. It was in one of the houses. You can have it as a token of my appreciation. We'll be done in a few days. Come back and enjoy the view. And I can see there's like treasures and things to pick up in these houses once they get it fixed up. Have a good day, and remember, always apply the 3 R's. Something about the Restoration Society? I forget. Oh, I got a mill upgrade. This whole upgrade thing. First off, I'm curious to see if that teacher, if there are any upgrades. She does. She told me not to upgrade a single thing. Helps diffuse the light. Plant picture frames. I'm gonna try that and see if she doesn't freak out. Oh no, it made her unhappy! Oh, I can see. She's the opposite of everyone else. She's probably gonna tell me how angry she is now. Okay. I made her house better. She specifically asked me not to. Probably just increases grain yield. I need pulsar ingots and bright jelly. Bright jelly is only obtained through secret event. Let me see if I have pulsar ingots. I think I've already turned them into. Do I have ore pulsar? Let me see. Those also from her special event, but I might have some. Only 2. Ugh. All right. I don't know how driven I am to go get more right now. Oh no. Little Stella. I've been thinking about my play and how people didn't like it. It's okay. As Mom says, they're entitled to their hope onion. She gets words screwed up sometimes. I'm not angry or sad anymore because of it. I guess there are things in life you can't really control, can you? Like, Big Hat. I don't think I can be here anymore. We should go to the Everdoor. Oh, shit. Will you come with me? I think I'm scared. I don't think I like new places that much, but if you're with me, I think it will be alright. Oh, shit. New request, last vacation. Alright. Well, that's what we'll do next. Destination Everdoor. You guys get to see an example of someone moving on. And this event here triggers a lightning in a bottle event where if you have empty jars, you can capture actual lightning strikes. Oh, I do have... I was going to say you can bypass it by activating safe travel mode. But I think I'm just going to go through it, and if they give me the option, I'm going to do it. Because I think one of those quests I have is to see how many of the big lightning bolts I can catch. So... if it offers to let me do the event, I'm going to do it. Alright, let's get the food before it burns. The sea urchin, what happened when I cooked it? Oh, it was just steamed shellfish. Alright. Certain things just become generic, like resource types, but certain things, if you cook them all by themselves, they're their own special dish, like lobster and things like that. Alright. Alright, we do have a lightning event option. I have to go to the house of the person that used to give it to me to start the event. Each of these events was associated with one of the characters. In this, you wait, you'll see signs of where the lightning is about to show, and then you just have to be there. Before it disappears. But I'm supposed to be looking specifically for large lightning. That looks nice. No. Yeah, I have a feeling I didn't achieve whatever that person's quest was. Catch 1/3 of all severe lightning strikes. I don't even know what the difference is between a regular lightning strike and a severe one. I have a feeling that's like the tasks that teacher does are like completionist tasks. She's someone that I kind of wish I could help her move along a little faster. Because she's unhappy. All the stuff that I normally do that make other people happy just pisses her off. Oh, when you see the blood red ocean, you know you're near the Everdor. You ready to go, Mushroom Head? Usually I want to talk to her first before I get on the boat. Because if I don't, then it's going to trigger the end quest. If I go by myself without bringing anyone with me, it'll trigger the end quest. Can we go yet? You decide. Yes, we can go. Thanks. And usually everyone who's left on the ship kind of gathers to see you off. Even the asshole instructor is there. I think she'd be like, oh, this is sentimental. I'm angry now. You like it when I anger the creatures? Oh, I almost forgot. I liked it when it was just you and me doing experiments and running around chasing dust shades. Don't forget to do that sometimes. That's a special event that she triggers. I won't be there, but I'm sure it will still be fun. People can be mean. Really mean. Why do they have to be? My mom is mean sometimes. Just like your friends after my play. And it makes me sad when people are mean. Sometimes I cry when I'm sad. But then I remember. I remember what my dad used to say. Stanley, I keep calling it her. Stanley, people are not really mean. Sometimes their intentions just take the wrong path. I don't hate your friends. They're not bad people. That's what my dad would say. They just do bad things sometimes. I never wanted to let Mom down or make people not like me. I don't want to do bad things. Sometimes I do. I always regret it. I don't think that makes me bad. I think my mom will be disappointed in me. Disappointed that I had to go. I tried. I really tried. I don't think I did it. I like it when I win, but I couldn't this time. I think it's okay. It's okay to lose sometimes. I really think it is. I'm getting a little choked up here. I'm really trying to be brave, but I'm really scared. I wish I could be a superhero and never be afraid. I've hoped so much that this was just a nightmare. If this was a nightmare, why can't I wake up? I was trying. I was trying and trying. I wanted to wake up. Always talk to myself. Stanley wants to wake up. But it never worked. I never woke up. It all felt so real. It made me sad. So sad I couldn't think of anything other than sadness. You take care of Jacob, okay? That's her pet beetle. Jacob is a good beetle. And he was my friend. This is exactly like in my play. But this time, I'm the lead actor. I'll put on a good show, I promise. I didn't expect the mushroom creature to be one that I got emotionally impacted by. He just seems so silly the whole time. I feel strange. I feel cold. I wish Mom was here. And Dad. But you're here, Big Hat. I really like you. I hope it's like falling asleep. Oh! Nope, not going. I think that's the butterflies to usher the ending of my own tale, which I will not do yet. What is this? That's the ghost of the person who used to live here. It's the first time I've seen ghosts. Oh, these are the people that were my passengers before. I can go around hugging them? Are you kidding me? When did this? Oh. Are they always here when I'm at the Everdor? And I just never noticed them before? Oh. Oh my goodness. Just gonna go hug all the force ghosts. Nice art there. Yeah, Josh, I think so. Especially that scene is like really. The Everdor is really nice, and that whole sequence of like them passing through the door, and the music and everything. It's like really kind of powerful. This is the old lady that I had to move her house to the bottom floor because she couldn't go up and down the stairs anymore at the end. She also had the house where you can change outfits. I just remembered. My God. Twilight outfit. Alright. Kind of wasn't sad to see these guys go. They were kind of a pain in the ass. They bullied the other passengers, made the other passengers upset. And they were super picky about their food. Alright, well, I think that was what my objective with this was to play until I got one of my passengers successfully escorted to their final destination, which is what you do in this game. You keep finding more people, picking them up, helping them like do the final things they want to do until they're ready, and then they'll eventually say like, okay, I think I'm ready to go now. Alright. So let's see. Gonna save and quit. No. And I was thinking, I don't even know if I could play it. It was kind of hard, but I keep wanting to like play Rings of Saturn. It's kind of I don't know if you guys, I don't think I've ever streamed before. I did a fine job, emoji law. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. I did get pretty emo there too. It caught me off guard. The little mushroom kid, I did not think was going to make me choke up. Managed to catch at least some of the stream while you were here. Well, you popped in earlier. You were here earlier too. Oh, flight in a couple hours. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm still a little bit snuffly. Oh, I'm just out of blank game screen right now. Here, we'll do this. This may not last long because once I get into it, I might realize it's more complicated. It's one of those games that feels kind of simple once you've figured it out, but I think learning it.
45 seconds of gameplay.
You think I should get the hair in real life? How do you know it's not real? I haven't played this game in like several years. But it is the kind of game I like. 4K texture pack? Yes, please. I mean, why not? This is called Delta V Rings of Saturn. And it's like a physics-based asteroid mining game. It's got like progression and different things. You get crew and there's some like crew quests and stuff, but it's mostly like a mining sandbox. I'm going to do a new game. I mean, I need to look at the video tutorial again. Oh, is it going to just watch it on YouTube? Okay, now I'm going to do that. All right, we'll just...
You have to question everything. Why do people go missing in the rain?
It's not Chilizard.
The company blames pirates. But why would anyone resort to piracy? There is no money to be made there, no glory, only fear, and ultimately, death. Why would you choose that life? And why doesn't the company just blow them all up with an orbital strike? Don't tell me they don't know where they're hiding with that array of telescopes watching everything. The company wants you to be an obedient little drone, but your mass driver doesn't care if it shoots ice, rocks, ships, or stations. They know that, and they hope you won't figure it out. They aren't your friend. Question everything.
All members of your crew have their own stories and goals. Oh my gosh. This is Cladius Prime to SE 31, whatever hard cause. Your mining license doesn't check out. Hold your ship for remote inspection. It seems you're late for your periodic expression of the hard cause. I guess that's the name of my ship. I can set you up for temporary permission remotely. Let's check your autopilot orientation sensors. Orient your ship to 0 degrees and hold that heading. Good. Now set orientation to 90 and hold that heading. Seems to be working order. Now move your velocity sensors. Accelerate 20 meters per second into the ring. Ring. Where's my speed? Oh, they just mean probably the ring. Okay, 20 meters per second. Good. Now 5 meters toward the station edge of the ring. Good, now hold your position. Give me a moment to fill this out. I'll get right back to you. Yeah, it's a two-dimensional game, yeah. I'm still, he's told me to wait, right? There are a lot of games that are 2D space games. I consider it like a whole subgenre. Okay, hard cause. Let's check your excavator. Open it up. I detect an ore nugget nearby. Let's target locking you. Fly slowly towards it with your excavator open. Let's see, did I lock? I've actually downloaded several 2D space games that I was kind of having an itch for. Checking calibration of autopilot target lock. Target one of the ice rocks floating around. Let's see. I think there's something up directly north. There we go. Good, now hold your relative velocity to that rock. I need to scan the area. We're clear of any ships. You're authorized to fire your mass driver. I need to check target lock resolution. Lock onto something small and shiny, like an ore nugget. Guess that's not an ore nugget. There's an ore nugget. Good. Now match velocity to that nugget. Okay, we're done with this part. Give me a minute to record this. You might want to use this time to mine. Forget if there was some way to auto-approach the thing. Time to check your manual controls. First, stop your ship. Your autopilot seems to be in working order. Now manual control. Disengage the autopilot. Fire RCS manually. How do I disengage the autopilot? Good. Now the main torch. Re-engage the autopilot to come to a full stop. Okay. Final point. Bring up your onboard maintenance system. While you're there, you might want to familiarize yourself with the current astrogation interface. There may have been updates since you were licensed. J. Do I have a button pressed for set for J? This is starting to feel like more than I want to learn at 11:30 at night during a live stream. J, okay. Seems to be operational. This includes the remote inspection. You can astrogate back to the station for your permanent license or stay in the rings and mine a bit longer. Your current temporary license is good for one dive. I feel like my good profits hard cause. Watch yourself. Rings are a dangerous place. Enceladus out. I still got room in my hold. Let me see. Oh yeah, I was going to see about increasing the interface size, HUD size. There we go. All right, because some of this stuff's a little small to look at, to truth be told. Okay. Make an ore. Oh, there's an ore. Why does it keep telling me to pause? Oh, is it hitting my controller? Actually, I don't know what it's telling. Why it keeps pausing. Wow, this thing is not, it's not going away. All right, well, enough of that. What's happening? Oh, am I running out of fuel or something? I didn't even think about that. Do I have fuel? It's been so long since I played this. Am I running low on Delta V? Is that the idea? Maybe I can just pick that thing up. I keep trying to destroy the... There we go. I feel like that alarm I keep hearing is supposed to indicating like valuable ore. That bright stuff up there, I can't remember what the visual feed. I don't remember what any of this shit means. Oh, is that stuff I'm seeing visually? Nah, I don't know what it means. Oh, that's a thing. Where'd it go? There it is. get back to the station. Leaving rings. When your reactor gets too cold, your thrust energy will diminish. I think this was too much for me to learn this late. Like, there's actually is a bit of learning curve in this game. I just know once you learn it, it's kind of like chill. And then you can, I think there's like a sort of a stock market, like certain things are more valuable at other times, so you can hold on to things. I can't remember what all you can do with the minerals, but I was gonna sell everything. Alright. Well, that was enough. That's enough of a demo. I hope that was riveting. A little riveting taste of Delta V Rings of Saturn for everyone. Let's see, what was the other Starcom enemy or Starcom Unknown Space? That's the one. You were ready for more resources? I'm gonna just show that one real quick. That's the one that it feels like kind of like Star Trek a little bit. And I was getting an itch to play something like that. I'm just gonna do whatever random. All right. Have you heard of this game, Brad? I don't know that you're really a space game guy, but yeah, it's like Star Trek. SCS Vessel the Explorer, Scout Class, Commanding Officer Ganymede, Sam, Commander of Second Class, First Officer. Priority Medium, redacted for clearance. The service ship departing Maya Station struck debris and sustained moderate damage to port forward deflector. Sensor logs showed a debris field and damaged cargo hauler and captured orbit around gas giant. Due to classified redacted. Was needed at Merope Station and unable to investigate. The explorers ordered to investigate and determine something. Lieutenant Avery, First Officer. I received our first set of orders. The vessel was damaged by debris from a wrecked cargo ship. I'm marking the location on your HUD. Go in and out. I have my little ship. And you end up like building and adding onto the ship. That's one of the main things of the game is you unlock the ability to make larger ships and add different components, weapons and armor and all that stuff. This one is a bit easier to control than Delta V. Delta V is kind of a bitch just to control a little bit, but it's like that's what makes it kind of fun once you get good at it. It's kind of like it's very physics based. We're closing on the vessel. Looks like there's several dozen containers loose. I suggest we approach with caution until we know what's in them. All right, that's fair. Oh, I see containers. Alright, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with these things. So coming towards this guy? I feel like these things are like a hazard. They seem very explodey. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shoot the ship. Alongside the disabled vessel, the explorer downloads the cargo manifest declaration. Cargo contents: miscellaneous waste collected from regional STARCOM bases, including abandoned personal effects, growing soil with heavy metal contaminants. All right, I don't know what my first officer just said because this thing disappeared before I could look at it. We can destroy the containers with a plasma cannon. Again, I suggest keeping as much distance as possible. Use a mouse to fire plasma cannon. Okay, that's what I was already doing. Investigation complete. Oh, did I have a STARCOM? I probably had a control profile for this. STARCOM. Okay, so this is just unstable material, and we're actually, our task is to clear it out. Gotcha. Getting a priority emergency beacon from the STARCOM open hyperweave. It's Maya Station. They're asking nearby ships to report immediately. Like what? The cleanup operation will have to wait. Okay, that's fair. Oh, so there would have been so much cleaning up to do. What a shame. Is there a hyper booster or something? Apparently, I think that later when you add stuff, you can get sort of like a turbo afterburner situation. Call the woman number one. Number one. All right, I think this is the station. Press X to hail. Thank you for responding to our priority message. Normally this would go through STARCOM Fleet HQ, but we have an urgent situation. Continue. We received an emergency beacon from our outpost on the other side of the quantum wormhole. They must have a critical emergency. I need you to activate the 2 nearby neutrino generators that will expand the wormhole large enough for us to get through to them. I know you haven't been briefed on this, but our support ship was damaged by debris and is en route to Merope for repairs. Any questions? I have so many questions. I'm not surprised this project is classified for reasons I can't go into, but I can't order you to help us, so I'll tell you what I can. What is a quantum wormhole and where does it lead? It's a primordial wormhole that formed during our universe's inflationary epoch. Until recently, they were a theoretical solution to certain cosmological models. We believed that if they existed, they would have collapsed billions of years ago. Then we discovered this one. As for where it leads, I can't say, partly because STARCOM Defense Division has classified the information, but also because I don't actually know. Why the secrecy? Reasons for this special project being classified are also classified, I'm afraid. Frankly, I think Defense Division haven't had a major project under their control in a while, or haven't had a major project under their control for a while, and it's gone to their heads. Is there anything you can tell us? According to early research papers, the wormhole may lead to a universe that was separated from ours during the early expansion of the universe. We sent Solano Station through a month ago, and they've begun studying the region. It takes a huge amount of energy to expand the wormhole large enough to send ships through, so normally we only expand it for scheduled supply runs. They do have a way of sending very low bandwidth signal through in case of emergencies, and that's what we received. I'll be able to tell you more once the wormhole is expanded and you've been given clearance. Okay, well, get those stabilizers up and running. Oh, didn't mean to shoot. One of them stabilizers. That's one of the stabilizers. Thing is putting out a huge amount of energy. I'm reading over 800 terawatts. Oh, terawatts, that is a lot of energy. Helm lost control. The shockwave knocked out bridge control. I'm trying to restart our systems. Yep, I can't do anything with my controller. Oh, shit. Where'd that guy come from? Well, they just blew up our station. What the fleck? Whoever or whatever that is just punched through Maya station like their neutronium hull was aluminum. Rerouting helm control to auxiliary. Just a few more seconds. Alright, now we're getting sucked into the, We're getting sucked into the wormhole! Got a little, Star Trek Voyager situation going on here. Sensors show that the warp field holding wormhole open is collapsing. Oh, there it goes. Gravimetric scans show the wormhole is still there, but it's collapsed down to Planck scale. It's just as bad as you remember. I've detected a Starcom beacon on our scanners, and I've marked its position in your HUD. That must be the station that Maya's commander mentioned. We should make contact with them and let them know what's happened. Nope. And there's Rocky R1. I think that's a planet. That's part of the... A lot of the game is surveying. It's like a little Star Trek. You go survey worlds, and as you do, you discover, like, settlements and other things. In cruise mode, thrusters will stay engaged. Manually reversing direction will disengage. Oh, that's the fast thing I was talking about. Cruise mode. I think cruise mode goes extra fast. Unless it's just like auto run. It seems to be not extra fast. You can always refer back to anything I say in the ship's log. Well, that's good, because before his shit was just disappearing. Or her shit, rather. Okay, X to Dockwell Station. Welcome to Solano Station, Commander. I assume your appearance means Maya picked up our emergency beacon. I hope the Explorer is just the very small tip of a much larger spear of reinforcements coming soon. Not exactly, no. That sounds ominous. Go on. Fill the commander in on what happened. That's very alarming. The reason we sent the emergency beacon is that we recently come under attack by vessels of unknown origin. We're calling them Red Raiders, based on the markings, for lack of any other information. Now you're telling me there's another threat that's cut us off from support? And now there doesn't seem to be anything that can be done about Maya Station or the ship that destroyed it. But we can deal with the ships that have been attacking us. They're not terribly powerful, and the Solano's guns have kept them at bay. We have a research outpost under development on an inner planet. The only other support ship on this side of the wormhole is out of comms range. Given these attacks and lack of imminent reinforcements, I'll need your help evacuating the staff back to the station. Can do. That's what I hoped. You'll need a survey lander. I've had Lieutenant Milton start making modifications on the Explorer, see him in the shipyard, and then get our people back safe. Alright, shipyard. As per Commander Yu's orders, I've gotten the Explorer a bit more combat ready. But it still needs a survey lander. So now let's see there's more components on the ship. Select utilities from the module category. All right. Survey lander. That here. Good. The Explorer can now conduct planetary survey landings. You should feel free to experiment with different ship designs. We have a lossless reclinometer, so you don't lose any resources. So basically, you can just take stuff off and put it back on, whatever. You're not going to lose resources. You can rotate a module. Okay, this is getting more than I want to deal with right now either. So, but that's the shipbuilding part, and there's strict limits. Like you can't put a ton on when you first start. You find means and technologies to expand that, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's you know, that's that. Now I'm so tired. I didn't think I was gonna be on this long, but I got supercharged once I did my big emo dump at the beginning of the stream. You know, it cleared the way. It's like you know, popping the cork, let all the stuff inside out. You know, all that emotional emo stuff. Yeah, I honestly didn't think I wasn't planning on staying on so late, but I got swept away by showing you guys Spiritfarer. So yeah, it's good to be back. I felt a little bad for deserting you guys and your your times of need, but yeah, I know at least that first week I would have just been grumpy and like, why are you trying to talk to me? I want to play this game. Just watch, okay? Just shh. Then be like, well, I don't want to be social. Then I don't want to talk. I mean, I could do the silent streams, but even then, I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Because also almost all my playing that I've been doing has been in my recliner with a controller. Or I still use a keyboard and mouse there, but that was another thing too, is I was like, I don't want to sit at my desk. I sit there all day at work. So, I don't know. Crabby, you know. But hopefully, it'll never happen again, you guys. Every Thursday night for the next 10 years. You can take it to the bank. But I'll keep my emo stream assets handy in case, I'm in a bad mood again. Man, I'm gonna call it. So the four of you who are here, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed Spiritfarer and my crude attempts at showing you Delta V and Starcom Unknown Space. This year's traditional Thanksgiving stream. Yeah, we always do those. All right, guys. Here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to come over here. Close your eyes. Relax. You too, Brad. Wait a minute. Why is it muted? Oh, hold on. Okay. Let's start again. Go to sleep and good night. Your eyes are getting so heavy. Go to sleep now. Brad Pritchard, EV23, Matus, and one other person, maybe Johnson Die. Go to sleep. Oh, he said he was going to the airport. I'll be waiting for you in your dreams. Nick. Maybe it was Nick. He's going to Everdoor from the song? Oh, no. Maybe Jeff. Yeah. Whoever the mysterious fourth person is. Good night.